I'd like to have some of those scenes.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Did you log on too early? Was that the problem, Anj?
No, I don't know what the hell was happening. It might have been my computer. And I mean, I kept putting the right things in.
Uh-huh.
We're here.
All right. Well, good.
Actually, did you guys get this email from Rob about this woman who had a nearly death experience?
Uh-huh.
I just watched this video. Actually, I didn't finish it because, there's like 10-15 minutes left.
Yeah.
It's amazing story. Really, you should watch it.
Yeah, he sent it to me too. I'm gonna watch it.
It's really, it's about like an hour, 17 minutes. And John and I was just watching it with open eyes, and open mouth.
Wow.
Did it change her life after she got out of the coma or whatever?
Yes, she was talking about that. She got confused because she didn't really know how to start her life anew.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, Rob.
Hey guys.
They were just talking about your video.
Yeah.
Oh really? Wow.
Yeah. Thank you for sending this. It's just amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty powerful. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, very powerful.
Yeah.
Good. How you guys? How are you doing? You all good?
Good.
Good.
Yeah, we met for 2 hours yesterday, me and Ange.
That's good.
And with Rob and with Joel and
Nico.
Nico.
Oh, good.
I'll be right with you guys.
Okay.
All right, John. Good. I'm so glad you guys are rehearsing out of class. That's just
Yeah.
How to do it.
We rehearse a couple times a week.
that's
Yeah, we do.
so good. It's a good workout too, right?
Yeah, I love it. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm an actor.
Yeah, really.
Like an actor.
That could happen sometime
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah.
hopefully.
Right, God.
Be
Have you
really-
been seeing these pop-up acting stuff like on the street behind like glass doors and stuff that people are doing now?
Well, I know I saw a news article said they were doing it, but I haven't experienced any.
Yeah, me neither.
So,
Well, you mean talking about performances that are being done with detective?
Detective, what do you mean?
I'm not sure. I missed half what you were saying. I'm sorry. Never mind.
Well, there's street performances happening, like Broadway stuff, and then there's like these glass partitions that have been put up that people can see like different venues of theater.
outside, they're all outside. Yeah. I mean, it's a little chilly for me.
Yeah, it's a little
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just-
It's still no
Yeah.
chilly to me.
I don't know. It's not
Another
quite.
another month. Give it another month.
Right. It's
Really?
bad.
Yeah, it's very generous.
Yeah. It's bad enough we all get taken advantage of as actors. Might as well just freeze our asses off to perform.
Oh, sure. Why not? For like 10 people who braved it to come out
Right.
and watch you, you know?
Right, exactly.
I know. You're looking very military tonight, Rob.
Military. Well,
Yeah,
I'm thinking, I looked at the costume outfit and it says that he's got a green sweater and he's wearing a baseball cap. So
yeah, he's definitely, I think it was last week. Maybe it was, you have a line that's far out, right? You say
yeah.
far out. I think that's a big clue, I mean, I
Right.
think.
And also at one point I say to him, when I look at the picture, he was in uniform. So it would make sense that maybe he would have something, like a remnant of his.
We try to figure out which war he might have been in. We think maybe it was the Korean War.
You think? I think.
Well,
Or
You don't think it
Vietnam.
was Vietnam? I think it was probably not.
maybe it was Vietnam. Yeah, you're probably right. It's probably
What
Vietnam.
year was the play written?
76 or 77. It was 70, maybe 75 because it was put on Broadway, I think, in 77. That's when it won the Emmy, I think.
Huh. Well, then it very well might have been the Korean War. That's a little soon for certainly
Hello.
for the age range that we're playing you guys at. I mean, if you were younger, but I think you're playing the right age range. Hey, John.
Hi.
Oh, hold on for a second. I'm going to send it
I'm
over
not
to
sure
you
because
right away.
being Steve is
Okay.
only 14, I'm not sure what his age is. And I don't know.
You're
No,
not
you
sure?
can get in easily without admitting it.
That boy.
No, I mean, you guys seem right.
No, I'm going to send you a link to our workshop.
I
I think
don't
you're
know.
using something wrong. Hold
I
on
don't
for a
know what
second.
the age range
Yeah,
is
I'm sending
actually
it right
anyway,
away
but
now.
you guys look right.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right, see you there.
How are you, Bill?
I showed a picture of Nico
Yeah.
to my grandnephew. He had to laugh. You could see that it looks like him. I
It
said,
looks
"What
like
does
him,
it look
yeah.
like?" What does this look like?
Oh,
Yeah, I'll show you a closer picture of him again.
yeah, I know. It's amazing.
Wow.
Now he's 15. He's going to go on 16 next month.
He looks like Ralph Macchio too.
Right.
You know, when he was a kid,
I don't know.
kind of that skinny, like, you know, the guy who did all those karate
The
movies, the
karate.
Oh,
Karate
yeah,
Kid.
yeah. I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not so much a big star anymore. he was
Right.
one of those kids who faded away.
My niece said that, who's the mother of my grandnephew, said, well, he looks very much like him in the eyes, but not in the mouth.
Okay. All right. Well, we probably have to get a little closer, but it's working for us on the screen. It's amazing. It's great.
Yeah.
You're trying out your blue look, huh, Anj?
I'm trying to figure out this lighting thing. I still don't have it. I don't have my screen up. I just didn't have the strength today. Put it up.
Yeah, I understand.
I have an overhead full spectrum light on me. Do you
Ooh.
like that?
Do that again.
All right. Well, it's on. That is off.
That I'll go back. That I like.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
that's nice.
You know, because that's sort of otherworldly. Your
Ether.
face. Yeah, it's your face sort of blends.
Actually, I like it better. The overhead light bothers my eyes a little bit. I've always hated the lights in my eyes on stage.
This is just for the interviewer scene, though. What we're trying to do is to
Oh, I got you. Yeah, right.
create a consistent look for everybody.
Yeah,
in there.
figure out with
Yeah.
lighting.
We'll worry about that later.
Yeah.
Hey, Mel. Hey, Cam.
Hey,
Hi.
Vasily just got me in.
What's that?
Vasily just got me in. Thanks, Vasily. I don't know what
Okay.
I was doing wrong.
I think you used the one I said we used yesterday.
Yeah, I did.
Well, that's why you couldn't
Oh
get
no,
it.
I used the regular one for the workshop where I go to Zoom and then I type it into Zoom and
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I had trouble getting on too. So,
When, today? Just now?
yeah. Yeah, I had to call Bill and ask him if that was the right number, but it was the right number that I was doing.
Oh.
But it, yeah, it kept
Well,
saying,
actually, you know, this is the thing, you know, when I send you emails with the link, you don't have to type in the ID and passcode. You have to click there is a link. So it will take you there directly.
okay,
That's what it is.
right.
Or you can type in the meeting and the password.
It's an extra job.
Oh, I know, it's so taxing. I don't know. I don't know how I do it. I have to plan months ahead to get that done right.
I'd way rather have the link.
Yeah,
I'd way rather have the link.
well, you got it.
All right.
All right, so I wonder where Miss Cindy is. She's usually perky and on time. I'm gonna give her a
Orange,
quick.
did you cut your hair? Is that a haircut?
Yeah, it looks a little wacky right now.
No, very nice.
Yeah.
Great.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Thanks. You know, I just feel like my hair's in shock for like a week after I cut it. Or I'm in shock. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, you're finding the link to get on. All right. Well, do you want the numbers instead, or do you want or you still want to look for the link? What do you want?
Who's trying to get in?
Cindy.
Okay,
Oh,
here you go.
Cindy? I don't know
It's,
why.
Meeting
I
number
thought
is
she wrote it down on her,
958-159.
Oh, there she
Literally,
is.
I had no trouble at all. I just came straight in.
Okay.
well,
All right. See you there.
aren't
Bye.
you the lucky one?
Well, I could see he was very deflated because he's going, why is it not working? I just wanted to let him know it was working.
There she is.
Yeah, I'm
Cin-
still fisheye.
Cindy, we got to figure that out because that's not going to work, you know.
I know. I mean, I can use my phone, but then it doesn't take up the whole
Yeah.
space.
I don't know what the hell's going on, but something's going on there. You need to figure that out. We got 8 weeks to do it, but you need to figure it out.
It doesn't that look a little bit like, remember Love American Style? I think they used to go into a little hole at the end.
Yeah. I remember that. I remember that. Absolutely.
Love American Style.
Oh. Remember the little guy on that show, Stuart Margolin? You remember him?
Yeah.
Yeah, the little guy he was a good friend of mine. I did a play with him and played golf with him. We had a good time. He's a crazy guy, wonderful guy. He said he worked with Jim Garner all those years on that detective show that Jim Garner did, and said Jim Garner was the sweetest human being on the
He
planet.
looks
The
nice.
Rockford Files?
What's that?
Rockford Files?
Brock, that's the one. You got it. You got it.
Oh, yeah.
All right. All right. Who we missing in the middle now? We're missing John.
I'm here.
Oh, yeah, sure you are. Okay. Great. All right. Okay. Any issues we need to talk about this week before we get busy?
Yeah, there is a line that bothers me, and I don't know and I've tried to find different ways of trying to, where the hell is it
What are
now?
you talking about?
One where we're talking about the picture and I'm in the play. Oh, here it is. Where I'm describing, is this okay to talk now about it?
Sure.
Okay. On page 64,
Yeah.
I'm talking about being in this play and I got kicked out and my husband says you were thrown out and I say yes. And he says you were pretty. Right before that, I say, I was in the play. What was his name? Because I was thrown out. It was the vice principal. And I say, son of a bitch, kept putting his hands all over me. Joe says you were pretty. I loved it. And I know that it's referring back to being in the play, but it doesn't make sense where it is.
No, she loved him putting her hands on her.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I didn't like it because I was scared. Because my lines after says, he says, you punched him in the mouth. And I say, I was scared. What else could I do? But that line where it doesn't, do you see that, Bill?
I do.
And it doesn't,
I'm looking right at it.
She was scared, so she hit him anyway.
no, but I'm not referring to that. You're absolutely right, but that doesn't make sense where the thing comes in. And I wanted Bill to look at it.
Where the I loved it comes in?
Yeah.
Yeah, where do you think it should come in? I mean, it's clearly a line that the playwright wrote. So, I mean, I think what we have to do is really figure out what the hell he's thinking about there.
Right. Right. Exactly.
Yeah, I don't think it's a misprint or anything. Let's read it just from you got thrown out from the top. Go ahead. From the top of the page, Joe's line. You got thrown
Joe,
out.
you got
Oh,
that?
let me put it up on the screen. I'm sorry.
Page 64.
Okay, just a second. All right, so I'll start with the first you got thrown out.
Yeah.
You got thrown out.
I did not.
You got thrown out
No.
on your ass.
All right. It wasn't my fault. What was his name?
Oh, I don't know. Vice principal, somebody.
Son of a bitch kept putting his hands all over me.
You were pretty.
I loved it.
You punched him in the mouth.
I was scared. What else could I do?
You got thrown out.
Good. All right. So I can tell you I can tell you as somebody who went through something similar to this, that when you said I loved it, I think what you're saying is from looking back on it at this particular point is you did love the attention and you did love the touch. And I don't think it's something that has to be political now, but I think looking back on it, then you realize that you needed the attention that much, you know?
No, Bill, I had the same experience and I still look back at it and I still fucking am pissed. I never
Oh,
felt about it.
I
So that's, I guess maybe that's where I'm coming from.
well, I know it's not really necessarily your
Yeah,
experience.
exactly.
So I mean, I think what you're saying is that I think what the character is saying is, I didn't know what I was even at the time, but I loved it. I don't understand it till this day why I do, but you know, I remember my abuser always used to say, "Doesn't that feel good?" You know, yeah, you
It's
know?
like, it seems like, you know what it feels like? It's
Yeah.
a lack
do
of,
do that.
a lack of, not compassion. What is the other word? Jesus Christ,
Empathy? No, not empathy.
not empathy.
Like guilty pleasure?
No, it starts on A. Not compassion. Jesus Christ, I just had it in my mind.
What does it mean?
Gosh, how
Like
old?
affection, that's what it is. It's a lack of affection that she used to have. That's what it feels like.
Well, and if you go back actually and look at the line before and what actually this is probably an author line, which is the Maggie says, "The son of a bitch kept putting his hands all over me," you know, and it says she almost laughs, you know.
Right.
I was gonna point that
So
out.
you
yeah.
think that's a nervous laugh? Like, no?
Yeah, no, I think it was just, you have to go back to when you were in high school, which is, if you go figure, what year is that, you know? If the,
No, yeah, yeah.
you know, and it meant something different in those days. It didn't mean that, even though we look at it now through our frame of reference, and it sounds like, God, the guy was a pedophile or something, you know. And I don't think it was that. I think it was like Vasily just said. I think at the time she doesn't understand it, even looking back, but she needed the attention that bad. I mean, my God, he put me,
Yeah.
yeah, he put his hands all over me, you know. I mean, I was scared. I didn't, you know, it was almost like a compliment, strangely enough,
Right.
in that era, you know. It's not at all viewed in the same way. So I think you just have
Right.
to look at it different.
Okay.
I agree, and I'm sorry you had that feeling, and
Right.
good for you. You still have that
Yeah.
fight back.
I think maybe also you need to say it maybe in a lighthearted way, not in an angry way.
Well, but I don't want to. Again, this is something else that I always want to keep pointing out, is that I don't want to figure out how you ever are going to say a line. I want you to know what that line genuinely means to you and to the character's history, and when it comes up in the moment, what it means there, and that's always the dictating factor. So you know, I understand, and again, like I say, if you get this kind of a direction from a director in a play, you can say, okay, I can probably do it like that, but I need to go back and figure out how to get myself in the right place to say that line the way you want me to say it. I can't just say it that way because you want me to say it that way, because it's just antithetical to everything that we're trying to do. We're trying to create something that's sort of living and breathing and organic, and in order for it to be organic, you can't know how it's going to turn out, or it's automatically in a can. So
I have an awful question,
yeah,
which is, what do you do when it said your thing says your internet connection is unstable? Is there anything you can do?
that's a Vasily question.
Sometimes I have that too, and I cannot do anything about it.
Well,
Get rid
You
of my
can close
fisheye?
out as many programs that you have open. If you have programs
Yeah,
open,
you have to make sure that you
Close
don't
them.
have any other applications running at the same time, because it can slow
Okay.
down your computer. That's one of the reasons, could be. Yes, Mel is right.
Okay, and I probably have everything open, so, okay.
may I also say, Cam, that I'm so impressed with your technological abilities, you know, even as they are today, meager as they are today. I'm so impressed, because I remember when we first went offline, which is just about a year ago next month, when we all crawled into the Zoom. You just went, oh no, I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't even find my phone number.
Oh, I'm a technophobic.
Yeah.
I have a
Yeah.
question, Bill.
Yes,
On page 45
yes,
with Agnes and Felicity,
yes.
there's a point where she says, move me, other side, and the direction is Agnes moves her.
Yes.
And then she says it again, closer, closer. And I say, there, is that all right?
Yeah.
How do you want us to do that? Or do you
I
say
don't
that's
know that. I don't know that yet. All I want you to do is to play it right now, and then we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
Okay,
It's just,
okay,
for me, I like to listen to what you bring to it and then sort of match up what I'm going to do based on what you're bringing to it. But in that situation, I just got to make a decision whether I want to just cut around that, because it's going to be really tough to do unless the two of you are in the same room. Or just find a way movement wise to, just
yeah.
create, like actually Anj and Nico and Rob created that really interesting little moment in their scene when they were playing with each other, and they were doing some physicalities, and even though it wasn't even close to what they should have been doing in the scene, the spirituality of it was absolutely correct. So maybe we can find the right vocal spirituality, and people will understand that. But I want to play with it.
Okay.
first. Yeah.
Okay.
I have probably 10 or 15 places in the script where I have no idea how I'm going to do this as effectively as I want to, but I'm going to let that develop just like you guys are developing your roles. So it'll all come clear to me. I'm confident about that.
Okay.
Any other questions? Yeah, John.
Just last week you asked me to get a baggy shirt.
Uh-huh.
I mean, this is as baggy as I have right now. I can get something else, but I don't know if it
Well,
creates
what?
the
yeah,
effect
well-
you're looking for, that we're looking for.
Well, the effect that we're looking for is that when you put the shirt on, it looks like you used to be that big, but you ain't no
Right.
more.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that's the effect we're looking for. But that shirt fits you so well along the shoulders. To me, it needs.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but that's the look we're looking for.
Go to a thrift shop and go to
Yeah.
the extra large.
But then the idea is also just to deciding what style this shirt should be. What would he be wearing?
Yeah.
Would it be a collared shirt? Would it be like a pullover thing?
Yeah, well, I think the kind of shirt that is going to make happen what you want to happen would be not a knit shirt that would be body forming. It would have to be a shirt that has its own form so that your body can exist within it and look meager within the context of that form.
Yeah.
Since he mentioned that, as usual, China went to hell. So I have a few things to work with, but they're not the final event. It's just some stuff to play with in the interim.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
It's going to be better when we don't see you through your 19. Yeah, actually, it looks like a silent movie. That's what it looks like
I
to me.
know it does, like it's gonna fade out any minute.
Yes, it does. Exactly.
Cleaned your
Long
camera
time
lately?
period, long time period.
Oh, maybe it's that. Did you hear Cam?
Am I what?
Have you cleaned your camera lately? Somebody in one of the other groups I was in, their camera was very dirty and they needed to wipe it.
It's kind of like putting papers over the microphone, isn't it? We go back.
Guilty.
Remember.
All I know is one little dot up here is the lens, and
Wipe around the lens.
With a clean piece of paper.
Yeah, with something soft and
well, let's see.
no.
Oh no, that's weird. Just look at.
But as she does that,
Yeah, it disappears.
the circle
Oh,
goes away
you know
for a
what?
second.
I understand what it is. It seems like it's a mechanical thing problem. I think the camera, which is just right on the top, got separated from the surface and it got deepened in there. So that's why it created that thing.
Wow.
That's what it is.
You'll have to
Ah.
tell me how to fix that.
Yeah, it has to be opened up and fixed. That's what it
Or
is.
you'll have to walk me through that. I don't.
No,
do that
you're
well.
not gonna do it.
No,
Don't
you
even
have to
ask
bring it
me.
to
I'm not
somebody
going
and have
over
it done.
there.
No, you'll have to walk me through doing it. Unless you want to get on the bus and,
No, I don't think so. I don't think that's gonna work out.
I
Anyway,
can
okay.
try, but it'll take 8 hours.
I mean, I think what he's saying is that in order to fix it, you need somebody who's a computer person who can actually just take it apart, pull the camera
Yes,
out, put it back
exactly.
together.
It's
That's
just
what
the
he's.
So you
camera
know
got
somebody.
separated. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's. Yeah. Anyway, we'll talk about that. We have time. So,
okay,
but you have
at least we know what it is. All right.
Yeah, you have 8 weeks. At least we know what the problem is now.
Yeah.
Great. Nice. Anybody else have issues?
I am struggling through the royalty thing. Sam French is a lot harder than whatever the other one was.
Dramatist.
Guild, whatever.
Why? What's the
Problem.
struggle? What's the struggle?
I went to the website and it's very, very confusing about what you're supposed to put where and who is doing it and what's the name of your organization and what's the professional number of your organization. So I've written an email to them saying I need help.
Oh, good.
Yeah, or I was gonna say, just call them on the phone. You can call a representative and just talk to them. I do that when I deal with them at the university. I always call, sometimes I just get on the phone with them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I do have a phone number too. Good. Okay.
Al?
Thanks, John.
Before I forget,
Oh.
Yes,
thank
Mel
you.
did a wonderful
You're wonderful.
performance.
Oh, that's great. It went well, huh?
I guess it did. You
She
know, when
was
you're
great.
talking into the ether, you have no idea how it's going. You're just going blah, 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 blah into a little green spot
Uh-huh.
for 45
Now you're
minutes.
wonderful.
And just so odd.
It was great. It was funny. It was
Thank you.
moving.
Yeah.
It was.
I
Thank
watched
you,
the
thank you, thank
recording,
you.
but I did watch all of it and you were wonderful.
Thank you.
Is
You-
there
Oh,
is
where's
there
the recording?
where's the
There is a
record?
recording. I sent it to you, Ansh. I
Oh,
just
you
sent
did?
it to you
too.
before, just
Oh.
before I got
Send you the
on.
link if you want it.
But you didn't send it to me, Mel.
I
But I
take,
didn't know, I hate to send it
I
to people
take-
that haven't said, would you send it to me? But if you would
Mel.
like it, I would love to send it to you.
I'm always interested in what you
Mel,
do.
I taped
Okay.
it. I taped it.
Yeah, but it's also recorded. I can send the link, but thank you for
Me
taking
too.
it.
I downloaded it.
Thank you, Vasily.
And I just want to add, there was a post-performance discussion,
Yeah, it's on there.
not with the audience, but with, Mel could tell you who they were.
Rick
but
Andrews from.
Yeah, it's on
It
the
was
link for
great.
the
It was
recording.
a great discussion. Yeah. Anyway,
Good, good. I will send it. I'll send it to everybody if they, I hate to push it on people who might say.
no,
"What the
please
hell is
tell
she
us,
sending
tell
me?"
us what you're doing.
Okay.
No, it's worth seeing. You did a wonderful job, really.
Ah, thank you.
You're welcome.
You may just bump your son off the solo,
Oh, I think that will be a
performance
while.
arena.
That will take a while. But thank you.
Okay. So you'll send that to me, right, Mel?
I will.
Okay, thanks. All right. Okay, let's get started. Let's start with 51 to 56, Brian, Beverly, and Mark.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Not even sure what these go on like.
I forgot to bring up my glass of milk, so I'm going to use this for now, okay?
Sure.
Ouch. These look ridiculous, but they'll work for today.
Just finished washing the crown, so it's quite appropriate. All right.
Let me know when you're ready, guys.
I'm ready.
Whenever.
Another drink for Beverly, and then she can show us her scars.
Medals, not scars.
Well, we won't argue the perspective.
I don't understand.
Dancing contests. It's a euphemism for bawling. First prize, second prize, third prize, sometimes just a citation for style. I like to keep Brian informed.
You lost me.
Look, Peter's somebody. Diamonds, really. Very pure, very idealistic. An architect. Form follows function. I never understood it.
To Peter,
One among many. Oh, this one's copper. A doctor in Colorado Springs said that it would cure my arthritis and he'd take care of the rest. He didn't.
Colorado Springs.
Anyway, I didn't have arthritis. Oh, this one, oh, God knows. It's a family heirloom, and would I join the collection? No, thank you. Klaus, Norwegian shark tooth or something. 1,001 positions, and each one lasted several hours. I couldn't,
I should hope not.
but I tried. Klaus's younger brother, if at first you don't succeed. A Russian in Paris. A Frenchman in Moscow. Oh, a Tunisian in Newfoundland. No, really. We met at an airport, made it between flights under his grass skirts. Two lovely ladies from Biarritz.
Oh,
No comment. Thank you. And the Jean-Jacques collection. Jean-Jacques, 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 Jean-Jacques. I bet you thought I took him for everything he was worth. You were wrong. There was a whole lot more I couldn't get my hands on. A big one for Jean-Jacques.
oh, Jean-Jacques.
Oh, I'm getting sloppy. Oh, I tried. Oh, dear Brian, how I tried. Hey, you're the scholar. What's the exact declension of incompatibility? I tried, they tried. we
That's not
tried.
declension, that's a conjugation.
Oh, no, it wasn't. Not once. Not one conjugator in the bunch. Not one real dancer. Not one jump to the music, flat out foot stomping crazy man. Just a bunch of second raters didn't want to do more than sit the next one out. Oh, what else? Ah, my favorite dress. Oh, a gap here, a stain, a spilled drink, a catch, a tear. Spots you can hardly see that won't come out. People I hardly knew.
It looks walked over.
Over and over again. Stitch it up, wrap it up, tie it up. Keeps coming back for more. Greedy little bitch. Here's a good one for you. Well-dressed man on a train put his hand on my leg right here and kept saying, trust me, trust me. And all the while he was beating off under his coat.
Oh, that's pathetic.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I think he liked me, don't you? The car was full of younger, attractive women. The bastard chose me.
You must have been his type.
Mark.
Oh, I'm sorry, it just came out.
It's okay.
It's not all right. It stinks.
All right, it stinks. Forget it. Here's to him. The young, the old, the black, the white, the yellow, the lame, the hale, the rich, the poor, the small, and the well endowed. Here's hoping there's better where they came from.
I'm going out for a walk.
Oh, now how are we ever going to get to know each other if you keep leaving the room?
Don't go, Mark.
I need some air.
No, stay, please.
Please what? You don't need me here. You've got a captive audience.
No, I'll open up the champagne and I'll shut up for a while.
Thanks, but I already told you.
No, it's good stuff. I mean, I only look cheap, really. Are you sure that you wouldn't like a drink? Oh, God, talk about you tedious people. I think I feel an exit coming up.
You look very beautiful, Beverly. I should have noticed when I walked in.
I'm tired and drunk.
And beautiful.
I'll miss you, you fucker.
I'll miss you too.
Oh, look at what I've done.
It's all right.
Not all right. I've ruined it.
All right, you've ruined it.
I'll send you another one.
Oh, no, I'll have it cleaned.
It won't come out.
Oh, please.
My God, it's just a jacket, 2 sleeves, a collar, a piece of cloth that was probably made on some machine in East Podunk. Why are we wasting this time?
Brian, take it easy.
No, not easy. Not easy at all. At this very moment, 12 million stars are pumping light in and out of a 360-degree notion of a limited universe. Not easy. At this very moment, a dozen Long Island oysters are stranded in some laboratory in Chicago, opening and closing to the sound, to the rhythm of the tide over 1,000 miles away. Not easy. At this very moment, the sun is probably hurtling out of control, defying 90% of all organized religion, plummeting to a massive world collision that was predicted simultaneously by 3 archaic cultures before they even invented the wheel. At this very moment, some simple peasant in Mexico is planting seeds in his veins with the blind hope that flowers will bloom on his body so the frost won't kill him. And here we stand, the combined energy of our 3 magnificent minds, focused irrevocably on a jacket. My God, there are more important things, I promise you. Come on, Beverly, my beauty, I'll show you a dancer.
Brian. Brian, stop. Brian. Brian, are you all right?
No, I'm all right. It's okay. It's okay. Well, he walks, he talks, he falls down, he gets up. Life goes on.
Let me give you a hand.
Leave me alone.
Do you think you should?
No. No.
Okay, that's scene, right? Okay,
Yes.
good. Okay. All righty then. So Cindy, you need to be able to personify those things so that when you have one and you're going, okay, now this is, and he was, and it's almost like you're talking to the piece of jewelry as that person. So try to personify it. So it gives you a focus. It actually makes it like you are talking to somebody. You know what I mean? I want you to try to bring that
Like
through.
when I went, form follows function. See, I had this in my hand at the time.
Yeah, wait,
Have
form
to hold it up
follows.
higher.
Yeah. But what's it coming out of? It's coming out of what? What's
Peter, somebody, the architect, very
Peter.
pure, very idealistic.
Yeah, so that if you talk to Peter, and then you look and you go, form follows function, and then so that it makes these people alive. Your focus makes these people live a little bit. Okay,
Mhm.
Good, and they are medals. They're medals. I think a medal is something you earn. So I think that's her meaning. I earned these. I earned these. Yes. I wasn't just awarded these willy-nilly. I earned these fucking medals. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. John, you have that line, and this is a sort of a turning point for your character in this scene. When you go, Mark, when he says something really, really rude. Well, I need to start seeing and feeling that you're upset with his responses to her before that, so that you're swallowing something that you maybe want to say earlier. So when it comes out, it's coming from a poorly digested area. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and, I mean, that's sort of your activity because she's doing most of the talking, he's doing most of the commenting. And so, it's just that aspect of that, that I think you're just, okay, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to, okay, I understand why he feels this way about her. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to. And then finally, it's just like, well, stop. Don't go that far. Right. Because I think you're a little torn because you want to maybe defend her or you want to have a good time because it helps you forget.
Right. And I just want to say, because I was kind of struggling with the monologue, a big monologue I have there at the end.
Yeah.
Because, in terms of how emotional he gets, and I've been
Mhm.
thinking and thinking and thinking about it, or is it much simpler? Am I making it too dramatic? And, I think a lot of the reason why he's saying that is because of what Mark is doing. And I think what's happening is, what he's really saying in that monologue is, look, I could fucking be dead tomorrow morning or tonight.
Mhm.
And this is a woman that I love.
Yes.
I'm having a good time. She's
Yes.
making me happy. And why the fuck are you destroying this now?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
And that's where I think it's
why is
coming.
anybody destroying anything? If you knew what I knew about death, that's part of your lie, your big lie. If you knew what I knew about death, then you wouldn't be bickering like this. It's just so petty. And my comment on that, if you want to jump ahead to the monologue, is that you need to look for the examples that you find.
Yeah.
And they are composed out of your extensive research on death and the things that you remember most about it. And so each one is kind of like, oh, and this, so that you're thinking of these things as they come along.
Right.
And then I don't think you have to worry about whether they're too strong or dramatic. The way it is right now, it's way too dramatic because you know what you're going to say you said it dramatically. And what I want to do is I want you to know the stuff that makes you know what you're going to say, but I don't want you to know what you're going to say.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yes. And the other thing that I thought about this monologue is, because he goes throughout the whole play like you said, we've talked, he's got it all down. He knows what he's doing. Well, yeah. And it feels like this is the moment where the fear comes out, or everything that he really is feeling is coming out at this point.
Yeah.
Real stuff.
Yeah.
And maybe I even thought that perhaps he even starts shaking here before this monologue, but when he really hears them arguing about the jacket, it's been building and building, and he starts the shaking that hits him is maybe the fear is hitting him, maybe, and he's starting to freak out inside.
I like the idea of you starting to feel the shaking. I don't like the idea of the shaking being revealed. I like you feel like you're shaking inside,
right?
And you try to stop it, and you try to quell it. That sounds
right. That's what I meant. Right. That he's feeling it inside. Yeah.
Yeah. It's eminently more interesting than demonstrating that in any way, shape, or form at this point. I mean, I think there will come a moment when we see you shake, but I want you to feel like you're shaking, but you're not. But I want you to feel like you're shaking. It's like those situations that come in life where you really do want to talk back, but you don't even have the right word, or you're too scared to do it, at that particular moment. And you feel this, I don't know, it's a thing that happens to me. I don't know about you, but it's like I want to, and I just can't. I just, and it's that battle within that actually exhausts me. So I mean, at the end of this speech, you should be exhausted, but only because of the mental energy you had to spend coming up with these examples, not the physical energy you had to expend dramatically presenting the examples. Okay.
And I forgot, I had the music set up. I forgot to turn the music on. So.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Don't sit under the apple tree. Yeah.
Don't sit under the apple tree. Oh, that's right.
No. All right. No. What's your line, Cindy, earlier on? No, really. No, really. No, you saying something. No.
Tunisian and Newfoundland. No, really, we met at an airport and made it between
Yeah,
flights. up to
yeah, it
Strasbourg.
should have a different, no, really, we met in an airport, but should have a different tone to it, you know, because you're pulling it aside, you know, you laugh, but no, really, we met in an airport and we did this and we did, so that it's very specific, okay?
Okay,
Let's see, here's two, yeah. Also, the same thing on your toast, when you make your toast, talk to the glass.
talk to the what?
Talk to the glass. Personify the glass, like,
Okay, so this will be a glass versus the flask,
right.
which, by the way, I could not find today. That's why I don't have it.
That's okay. Don't worry about it.
All right, so I will get a glass also then.
Right.
Got it.
John, you look beautiful. Well, why do you tell her that there? I'm just curious. What's read me a couple lines before that, and because it just seems to sort of jump out. I heard the line, but I didn't. I went, wow, what does that mean?
Well, it's right after the accident with the champagne.
Okay.
It's
Right. What are the few lines before that?
Uh-huh. Yeah, you have the big mess up, and is the very first line after the accident, you look beautiful?
No.
no, it's me saying, would you like, you sure you wouldn't like a drink? No, thank you. Something that talk about tedious people. I think I feel an exit coming up. And then he says, you look very beautiful. You look beautiful, Beverly. I should have noticed when I came in, or something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Why do you think you're saying that there?
Um, uh, um, I think that I think partly, maybe I sense that, maybe because I'm trying to counteract Mark's wisecracks to her. And that in some ways, perhaps she's feeling, well, that's why when she says, I feel an exit, she's always apologizing and she's trying to be good to Mark, and and then she has this line about, I feel an exit coming and I feel badly, and I'm trying to make her feel better.
Okay, so maybe you're trying to,
Well, there is a direction that says goes to her comforting.
you look beautiful, Barbara.
You look very beautiful, Beverly. I should have noticed when I walked in.
Yeah.
And then she
I'm
says, I'm
tired and drunk.
right.
I like that sort of comforting thing. It's like, oh, you poor little wounded animal. You look beautiful. I like that in a way. That sort of accomplishes what you were just talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. That helps. No, it wasn't
Oh,
cogitator. What is it?
No,
What's
it wasn't. That's not a declension. That's a conjugation.
conjugation. No, it wasn't. Not once. Not one conjugator in the bunch.
No. Again, I have to. This is your main assignment this next time through, Cindy. Is
Yeah, I thought I was.
conjugator has got to be fornicator, for you. I mean, that's how she thinks. No, there wasn't one.
But you want it
conjugation.
dirtier.
Oh, of course.
Okay. As initially, I thought you were trying to go for funny, and I was trying to figure out how I would do something like that.
I don't want to. I hope this opens something up for you about comedy, but the dirtier it is, the funnier it is.
Oh, sure.
So, that's the whole thing. That's what every comic says. It's easy to be dirty. Anybody can be fucking dirty. Look at Bill's fucking exercise. I mean, how easy is that to get a laugh, So that's what I'm saying is that dirty is just the way she thinks. It's not what she's trying to do. It's not something she's put on. Everything has a double meaning. Anything that can be grabbed as a sexual double meaning, she holds on to. No
So
pun
it's
in-
more like not one conjugator in the bunch.
Yeah, not one motherfucking conjugator in the bunch there. Yeah, whatever. However it comes out, but you've got to know what that means.
Oh, I know it's a double entendre. I do know.
Well, I know. Well, and so you got to play with that double entendre, and because that's just what Vasily's character needs to hear is another dirty joke. You know, he loves your dirty you know, it's just that base way of thinking, you know, that is actually, it says a lot about Vasily's character, how sort of proper he is, and how Brian's death has made him very, very proper. Everything has to be a certain way. Everything has to have a certain thing, you know, and that's what's going on now. That's
You know,
why
like
it's,
prude,
huh?
like a prude.
Yeah, a little bit of a prude. Yeah, you're sort of his death prude.
Mhm.
Except if he comes out with, just have to think of me as your average cocksucker.
Well,
Even
yeah,
if he is a prude, that's a heck of a
That,
word to come
that's
out.
what, that was some sort of a reply to you. That's
Yeah,
why I said,
yeah, well,
that's a
Yeah,
snap
but
back at
it's a
you.
heck of a word for a prude, even as a reply.
well, no, but what I'm saying is, and I don't think we were talking about a sexual prude, is we're talking about that he's a prude about how things have to be done. He's very prudish about how things have to be done exactly the right way. And when they're not going exactly the right way,
you mean like a square in a way?
yeah, yeah. And if they're not going the right way that they should be going, you get very worried. You get very worried about Brian. You get very worried about what's going to happen. And so that's what's behind all of this sort of anger that you spew out during this scene. You know, and the more polite you try to make it, the dirtier it will become, Vasily.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
You mean the more polite I am, the more dirty from her side?
Yes, yeah,
That's right.
absolutely.
Mhm.
Yeah, play
Well,
with
that's
that.
that's what it feels like at the end. I feel like it's not like angry. It's not even what is it? It's really brutally sarcastic from my side. That's what it feels like.
Honestly, I think you're disgusted by her. You know,
I'm disgusted, but I feel like, at the same time, I want to be sarcastic. That's why I'm, throwing these lines, not like that's pathetic or you must have been his type, that could be,
yeah,
goes
yeah, no,
both ways,
but
sarcastic.
imagine if well, you must have been his type. You whore, you bitch, you slut. You
That's
see what I mean?
right.
Yeah, yeah. If I'm positive, no, you must have been his type. Not you
I'm
must have been his
sorry,
type.
it just came out.
Yeah. Oh, well, no, really, think about it. You two got along well. Yeah, one whore to another. It's
Yeah.
great.
It's
That's what I mean.
right, it stinks.
Yeah, exactly. And I think, okay, and let's try this all one more time, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Okay, now is she drunk enough or do you want more or less?
No, I think she's drunk enough. She should always be trying. She should always be trying to articulate herself through the drunk. Okay.
Okay.
She's always trying to be very specific through the drunk, and you are very specific about your men. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
Another drink for Beverly, and then she can show us her scars.
Medals, not scars.
Well, we won't argue the perspective.
I don't understand.
Dancing contests. The euphemism for bawling. First prize, second prize, third prize, sometimes just a citation for style. I like to keep Brian informed.
You lost me.
Look. Peter somebody. Diamonds, really. Very pure, very idealistic. An architect. Form follows function. I never understood it.
To Peter.
One among many. Oh, this one's copper. Doctor in Colorado Springs said it would cure my arthritis and he'd take care of the rest. He didn't.
Colorado Springs.
Anyway, I didn't have arthritis. Oh, this one. Oh, God knows. Oh, some family heirloom, would I join the collection? Oh, no, thank you. Ah, oh, Klaus. Norwegian shark tooth or something. 1,001 positions. Each one lasted several hours. I couldn't,
I should hope not.
but I tried. Klaus's younger brother. If at first you don't succeed. Let's see. A Russian in Paris. A Frenchman in Moscow. Oh, a Tunisian in Newfoundland. No, really. We met at an airport. We made it between flights under his grass skirt.
Oh.
Two lovely ladies from Biarritz.
Oh.
No comment. Thank you. And the Jean-Jacques collection. Jean-Jacques, 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 Jean-Jacques. I bet you thought I took him for everything he was worth. You'd be wrong. There was a whole lot more I couldn't get my hands on. A big one for Jean-Jacques.
Ah, Jean-Jacques.
Oh, I'm getting sloppy. Oh, I tried. Oh dear, Brian, how I tried. Hey, you're the scholar. What's the exact declension of incompatibility? I tried, they tried, we tried.
That's not a declension, that's a conjugation.
Oh no, it wasn't. Not once, not one conjugator in the bunch. Not one real dancer, not one real jump to the music, flat out foot stomping crazy man. Just a bunch of second-rate decliners that really didn't want to do anything more than sit the next one out. Oh, what else? Oh, my favorite dress. Oh, a gap here, a stain, a spilled cocktail, a catch, a tear. Spots you can hardly see that won't come out. People I hardly knew.
Looks walked over.
Over and over again. Stitch it up, wrap it up, tie it up. Keeps coming back for more. Greedy little bitch. Oh, here's a good one for you. Well-dressed man on a train put his hand on my leg right here and kept saying, "Trust me, trust me." And all the while he was beating off under his coat.
That's pathetic.
Oh, I don't know. I think he liked me, don't you? I mean, the car is full of younger, more attractive females. The bastard chose me.
You must have been his type.
Mark.
Oh, I'm sorry, it just came out.
No, it's okay.
That's not okay, it stinks.
Okay, it stinks. Forget it. Here's to him. The young, the old, the black, the white, the yellow, the lame, the hale, the rich, the poor, the small, and the well-endowed. Here's hoping there's better where they came from.
I'm going out for a walk.
Oh, how are we ever going to get to know each other if you keep leaving the room?
Don't go, Mark.
I need some air.
No, stay, please.
Please what? You don't need me. You don't need me here. You've got a captive audience.
No. I'll open up the champagne and I'll shut up for a while.
I told you, I don't drink.
No, it's good stuff, really. I only look cheap. I mean, but wouldn't you like a drink?
No, thank you.
Oh, talk about your tedious people. I think I feel an exit coming up.
You look very beautiful, Beverly. I should have noticed when I walked in.
I'm tired and drunk.
And beautiful.
I'll miss you, you fucker.
I'll miss you too.
Oh, look at what I've done.
That's all right.
No, it's not all right. I've ruined it.
All right, you've ruined it.
I'll send you another one.
No, I'll have it cleaned.
No, it won't come out.
Oh, please.
My God, it's only a jacket. It's two sleeves, a collar, a piece of cloth. It was probably made on some machine and he's podunk. Why are we wasting this time?
Brian, take it easy.
No, not easy. Not easy at all. At this very moment, 12 million stars are pumping light in and out of a 360-degree notion of a limited universe. Not easy. At this very moment, a dozen Long Island oysters are stranded in some laboratory in Chicago, opening and closing to the rhythm of the tide over 1,000 miles away. Not easy. At this very moment, the sun is probably hurtling out of control, defying 90% of all organized religion, plummeting toward a mass world collision that was simultaneously predicted by three equally archaic cultures who barely invented the wheel. At this very moment, some simple peasant in Mexico is planting seeds in his veins with the blind hope that flowers will bloom all over his body before the frost kills him. And here we stand. The combined energy of our three magnificent minds focused irrevocably on a jacket. My God, there are more important things, I promise you. Come on, my beauty. I'll show you a dancer.
Brian. Brian! Brian, stop! Brian! Brian! Are you all right?
No, it's okay. It's all right. I'm okay. Well, he walks, he talks, he falls down, he gets up. Life goes on.
Let me give you a hand.
Leave me alone.
Do you think you should?
No.
Good, Vasily, when he says, when he says to you, leave me alone, that should really cut you to the quick. That should just fucking kill you when he says that to you.
Yeah, that's what I felt like.
Yeah, okay. All right, couple more things. Okay, so these are lines that still could be dirtier. He didn't.
Oh, okay.
That's got to be dirtier. And then if you do, und this is Klaus. Und if you could do Klaus und German accent and then go, I couldn't, it'll bring a nice contrast and it'll make the I couldn't work better.
Okay.
Right? Ladies, and then there's the two ladies and they pull each one off the head and now put them inside of each other and work them together and, fucking section. Yeah. Let me see those. Yeah, let me see those two things.
Well, I found them at the party store. I actually ordered better ones. They're just not here yet.
Now, listen, now turn them on their edge toward me. All I'm saying is that there's a way to make a vagina out of them. Depending on how you put them together.
How?
Well, I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave that ultimate decision up to you because I have some experience in the area, but not as much as you. Okay. Okay, here we go.
I should hope not.
Well, this is
Bill, you made our class tonight.
Like I say, it's easy to be dirty. It's easy to get laughs when you're dirty.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer. That's what I'm saying, and that's what you have to take advantage of.
I just want to say that line about the two ladies that's a big shocker for me.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
I think I'm blushing after all.
Okay. It's not okay. What's that moment? There's a moment. It's not okay. What
It's
is
after he insults me. It must be his type, Mark.
Well,
It's,
actually,
I'm
it's
sorry, it
supposed
just came out. I say it's okay. He said it's not okay. It stinks.
It's actually supposed to be that's all right.
Oh, is that okay? Is okay the second one and all right's the first one?
No, it's I'm sorry, it just came out. That's all right. That's not all right. It stinks.
Both of them are all right later. When look what I've done, you've ruined it. Okay, ruined it.
Who says it's not all right? It stinks.
Yeah, I do.
I
And is it written? It's not all right. Period. It stinks.
Right.
Is that how it's?
It's not all right, comma, it stinks.
Oh, it's not all right. It stinks. Yeah.
Yeah.
So right, exactly. Okay.
Can I ask you your opinion about this, Bill? Because I was helping him run lines, and we were looking at that line. And do you think he's saying it's not all right, it stinks, meaning like in a way he's apologizing, saying, no, what I did was pretty shitty? Or he's saying, no, what you're doing and what you're saying is not all right. It all stinks.
I think that's what he's saying.
Yeah, okay.
That sounds like his point of view.
okay, rather than saying it's not all right that I said that it stinks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Vasily, I need some air. You need to make sure you say that right into the camera, as if you're saying it right into John's eyes, as if you're looking.
Okay,
I need some air.
I'm going for a
Okay.
walk. I
Yeah.
need some air.
Yes, exactly. So that it's a real point you're making to him.
Now,
John,
was
not,
that more what you wanted with talking to the jewelry? Is that? more
yes,
what you-
absolutely. Yeah. It gives you a focus. It allows you to
Okay.
make something come alive for me.
Okay,
John,
now I know where to
the
go.
not easy speech, okay? All right, so he's a really smart guy, right? So here's the deal, right? You can't break it up like that. You can't break those lines up like that. You have to think of what that is and then say it, just so fucking articulately without breaking it up so that I get the whole meaning of what you're saying. And it still has to be a search, but it's a search from a guy who's really smart, who doesn't have to grab for his words, who's smart enough to have his words there when he thinks of them. That's the challenge of that speech, because what you've got to do is to be articulate through that, not be dramatic. It's still too dramatic.
Yeah. I think also what happened was because I was working on what we talked about, I started to lose, I was blanking and I was, so I really was searching for the words at points.
That's okay. That's good. And it's more important that by the time you get to the end of it, you're exhausted and you're vulnerable, and yet and I got to feel that, and yet you get up then and dance after that, and then that's what. And actually, don't you fall? Do you fall there, or in the script you fall? So whatever you do, maybe you need to, something that looks like not just it looks like you get dizzy now.
Well, actually, it makes sense to me because in our scene between Mark and Beverly, I described that he sometimes falls down.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this actually could be a connection, confirm that this is the moment when he falls down.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what it is. It's like I told you. It's like I told you guys are fucking around, and this is what happens when you fuck around. That's why you're such a prude about anybody fucking around with the protocols that are set up for you.
Right.
That's your job. That's what makes you feel like you're really helping Brian, is when you're being that prudish, unimaginative man. I'm doing it to protect you. I'm not doing it because I'm prudish and unimaginative. I'm doing it to protect you. So, your whole life is invested in that. Okay.
So if I fall, do you still want to see a little bit of me in the screen, or?
No, all I need to do is to hear like,
Yeah.
I don't know if you hear, but you need to,
Right.
you need to
Yeah.
hear something and then come back and react to that. Yeah. Yeah. We'll work on that. Okay. Okie doke.
Then I have to run upstairs and see what's going on with John.
Yeah, there you go.
And then pop up on my screen.
Well, I'm telling you, I mean, I'm not above doing that. So, I was thinking at one point, like it was funny that Mel mentioned that to me tonight, because I was thinking at one point, geez, I wonder if Mel could go over to Cam's house. Yeah,
Oh, there you go.
right.
Well,
And
then
then,
I'm gonna have to come to New York
and
to
then
be in the room with you.
and then you think you're watching a Zoom performance, and all of a sudden these two actors show up on the same
Wouldn't that be
screen.
great? Wouldn't that be wonderful?
It would be hysterically wonderful. It's just so right.
I've
Anyway.
had my vaccines and Cam will have had hers, so.
There, all right. Well, let's not throw any ideas away.
I'd have to get on the train and come to New York to be with you guys.
All right. Listen, we got to move along because I'm a little behind. I want to do Agnes and Felicity 82 to 84 and 44 to 47.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Thank you guys. Good. Let's start with 82 to 84 because I don't think we've gone through that before. So
No, we
You
haven't.
guys need somebody on book? Because I can do it.
No, we haven't done it. Well, I shouldn't speak
No.
for Cam, but.
yeah, you don't have to do it off book.
I'm not off
What I want to do is work through it. So,
Okay.
all right, 82 to 84.
Okay. Wait, let me get my pillows.
I'm sorry if I offended either of you with my blue humor.
Oh, I'm so offended.
Yeah.
I think it's a bright spot in my week.
I'm so fucking offended.
Yeah, there you go.
You didn't offend Mel. You didn't offend Mel, but Agnes is beside herself with.
Yes, oh, well, that's good. Agnes is always beside herself. Okay, here we go.
Agnes!
Mama, if I told you the truth now, would it matter?
Agnes!
Yes, Mama.
What? What time is it?
I don't know,
Son
Mama.
of the bitches! Did we get any mail today, Agnes?
Yes, Mama, we did.
From Claire?
Yes, we did. Another letter from Claire. Another letter from Claire.
I get so lonesome for Claire.
I know, Mama.
Will you read it to me, Agnes?
Yes, Mama.
I get so lonesome for Claire.
Mama, please.
I get so lonesome for Claire.
Please.
I get so lonesome for
Mama.
Agnes.
Yes.
Can I have some tea?
Yes.
Could you read me the letter now?
Yes.
A letter from Claire.
Yes. Yes. Dear Mama, I'm writing today from Mexico. We're finally out of the swamp and onto high ground. What a relief after so much rain and dampness. Because of some unexplainable mechanical difficulties, we found ourselves stranded today in a beautiful little mountain village called San Miguel. It's a lovely little town clinging for dear life to the side of a great ghostly mountain in the middle of nowhere. A very curious place to be. Nothing has changed in hundreds of years, and nothing will change, I guess, for hundreds more.
My bright-eyed girl.
There are so many things to see during the day, but then the nights grow bitter cold. And I can hear the wind blowing outside, the door whistling and whispering. And when I look out of the window, nothing is there. Nothing, Mama. I think it's because I miss you, because it hurts not being close and to you and touch.
Agnes,
Yes, Mama. Yes, yes, yes.
what time is it now?
I don't know. 4, 5. I don't know.
Could I have some tea, Agnes?
Yeah,
Could you read me the letter now?
Mama.
Could you read me the letter now?
Mama.
The letter from Claire.
Yes, yes, yes. Dear Mama, dear Mama. I'm writing today from Mexico. We're finally out of the swamp and onto the high ground and the dry ground. And what a relief after so much rain and dampness because of some unexplainable mechanical difficulties.
Good. That's the end of the scene. It sort of fades out. Is that what
Yeah,
happens? Okay.
it says that I go on reading while Brian is
Okay.
talking, but I don't think that'll work because of Zoom.
Yeah, I'll figure that. I'll figure out what that transition is. Don't worry about that. Okay. In the very beginning, Mel, the yes, mama, when you're actually answering her,
Yeah.
you're sort of by yourself talking to yourself, and then yes, mom, make sure that you yell that yes, mama back. So it puts her in another space and keeps you in the space that you're in.
Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Cam, I want to see what happens this time, because this is gonna keep Mel on her toes this time and change a lot of things for her. But I want to see what happens if you just play a childish urgency in wanting to get to Claire's letter. Okay, and I want to see how long you can keep. I get so lonesome for Claire. Keep that urgency going until she starts to read the letter, right? Okay, and then. This is probably the hardest part on Zoom for you, Cam, is I've got to see like you hanging on every word of the letter as she's reading the letter. I've got to see you in just wrapped, engaged in that thing. And once in a while, look at the screen for a second. Mel does this once in a while. She'll be reading the letter and then she'll say something and then look at you. And then you should go like, keep reading. Don't look at me. Keep reading. I'm not interested in you looking at me. Keep reading. You know what I mean? So that it has.
You mean the pause, though.
Yeah. In other words, when she's
looking at me, right?
Yeah. If she pauses from reading the letter and looks at you for a reaction, your reaction should be, you don't have a line. Just should be. Don't look at me. That's what you should really be saying is keep reading the letter.
So my reaction, I mean, just for my head.
Yes.
My reaction really as Felicity is not to her looking at me, it's to the silence.
Yeah, it's to the fact that you're not getting information about Claire. There's a pause in getting information about Claire. Don't pause. I'm only interested in Claire. I'm not interested in your pauses. Okay. Yeah. Good. Mel, I love what you did at the end. When you put the letter down and because she's blind, it doesn't make any difference anymore. It just becomes you creating whatever you want to create, from that point of view. I simply love that. It looked like you were playing looking out a window or, I don't know what it was, but it was really, really powerful. It was really well done. I liked it a lot. I like what you're both doing with this scene. I just want to see what happens if we add a childish urgency to it. Let's see what happens to the beginning of the scene. Any other questions you guys have? And Cam, who are the SOBs? Who are they? When you say the SOBs, who are you talking about?
The administrators.
Sons of bitches, yeah. The doctors, the administrators, everybody who is who you've met since you got sick. That's who it is. Every medical person you've met since you got sick. They're all the sons of bitches. I want you to think about that when you say that. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's try it again.
Agnes!
Yes, Mama. Oh, Mama, if I told you the truth now, would it matter?
Agnes!
Yes, Mama.
What time is it?
I don't know, Mama.
Sons of bitches! Did we get any mail today, Agnes?
Yes,
Good.
Mama.
Good. So I want to go back to that very first one. She has the first line, which is Agnes, of course. And then your next line is what? And give me the punctuation of how it's written.
I totally got it wrong, I'm afraid.
Okay.
It's Mama, comma. If I told you the truth now, comma, would it matter?
Good.
Question
And that's not yelling that back to her. That's you being all by yourself going,
Right.
right?
Yes.
And then when she did, then the second time it says, yes, Mama, right?
Or it's that, yes, Mama, because there's a couple.
Yeah. Then that puts you in connection with her. And I want to make sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got it in the wrong place. Let me just.
Yep.
change it.
Absolutely.
Oh, question, Bill, because I
Yeah.
was waking up on the first line, but
Mhm.
it says here she first line's in her sleep. Should I play it that way?
No, let's give it a.
Agnes.
Yeah, let's get. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's give it a shot. Sure.
Agnes.
Yeah.
Agnes! It's the second one. Okay.
Yep. Sure. Okay. You ready? Rock and roll. Here we go.
Agnes!
Oh, Mama, if I told you the truth now, would it matter?
Agnes!
Yes, Mama.
What time is it?
I don't know, Mama.
Sons of bitches! Did we get any mail today, Agnes?
Yes, Mama, we did.
From Claire?
Yes, we did. Another letter from Claire. Another.
I
letter
get so
from
lonesome
Claire.
for Claire.
I know, Mama.
Will you read it to me, Agnes?
Yes, Mama.
I get so lonesome for Claire.
Mama, please.
I get so lonesome for Claire.
Please.
I get so lonesome for Claire.
Mama.
Agnes,
Yes.
could I have some tea?
Good. Let's go back and do that again. That's good. I want to give you another lap on that. That's exactly right. You know what I mean? It's like, it's overwhelming, right? I mean, and you didn't have time to think. She was always on your ass, you know, with, well, let's get the letter. Let's do this. Let's do that. And it really created some great moments for you, Mel, and said a lot about your relationship and what's going on. Absolutely great for you too, Cam. It keeps her very active, very mentally active, which again is the whole point that the doctor's making. It's your mental activity that's keeping you alive, so that this childish urgency to get this is exactly the right take. All right, let's try it again and take it to the end of the scene from there, from the top.
Agnes,
Mama, if I told you the truth now, would it matter?
Agnes,
Yes, Mama.
what time is it?
I don't know, Mama.
Sons of bitches! Did we get any mail today, Agnes?
Yes, Mama, we did.
From Claire.
Yes, we did. Another letter from Claire, another letter from
I
Claire.
get so lonesome for Claire.
I know, Mama.
Will you read it to me, Agnes?
Yes, Mama, yes.
I get so lonesome for
Oh,
Claire.
Mama, please.
I get so lonesome for Claire.
Mama,
I get so lonesome.
please.
Agnes,
Mama.
could I have some tea?
Yes.
Could you read me the letter now?
Oh, yes.
The letter from Claire.
Yes. 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 Dear Mama, I'm writing today from Mexico. We are finally out of the swamp and onto the high ground. What a relief after so much rain and dampness. Because of some unexplainable mechanical difficulties, we found ourselves stranded today in a beautiful little mountain village called San Miguel. It's a lovely little town clinging for dear life to the side of a great ghostly mountain in the middle of nowhere. A very curious place to be. Nothing has changed in hundreds of years, and nothing will change, I guess, for 100 more. There are so many things to see during the day, and then the nights grow bitter cold. And I can hear the wind blowing outside all the day, but and at night and whispering. And when I look out of the window, nothing is there. Nothing, Mama. I think it's because I miss you, because it hurts not being close to you and touching you.
Agnes,
Yes, Mama, yes.
what time is it now?
Oh, 4 or 5, I don't know.
Could I have some tea, Agnes? Could you read me the letter now?
Mama,
Could you read me the letter now?
Mama.
The letter from Claire.
Yes, yes. Yeah, Mama.
Great, 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 great. Nice. Ugh, nice,
I forgot
nice.
my line. I'm sorry I didn't come in. Hundreds
That's-
more.
Listen,
That's-
Felicity, whatever you do, it's fine.
Yes, it's really good, honey. It's really good.
Yeah.
Listen, Mel, you know, another thing that'll be great for you is when you decide not to read the letter anymore and it just comes from you, is to take your glasses off.
Oh, yes, yes.
Right? That'll also tell that story a little clearer.
Yeah, that's great. Good.
Yeah,
Once
yeah.
I've got the lines.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. And Cam, make sure that now that you're hanging on every word of the letter, because you're blind, you have the ability to visualize everything that's going on in the letter. So that's what can keep you active, is visualizing the text of the letter. It works really great. Works really great. What is the Mel? You have a line. Nothing is there. Or do you have that line? What is that?
Nothing is, yeah, it's in the letter. Nothing has changed. I got the line wrong. Nothing has changed in hundreds of years, and nothing will change, I guess, for hundreds more.
My bright-eyed
That one?
girl. That's the one. I
Yeah,
meant.
yeah.
Yeah, I was waiting for the line, but it didn't.
All
Oh,
right.
okay, okay, good. And in the very beginning, you know how I said that I wanted you to do that second one, yelling as if you were in another room. I want to take that back.
Okay.
I want it, since Cam is playing being half asleep, right?
Right.
And she's blind anyway. I want you sort of looking at her while she's asleep, going, Agnes, Agnes, and then almost like talking to her in a quiet tone,
Right.
right? As if you're talking to her in her sleep. Would it be that? And then she goes, Agnes, and what? You're in the same room. You don't have to yell that line. It's
Oh, good. There's another yes, Mama, further down.
yeah.
I think it would be nice to yell, not yell, but to do it louder. Do you see the second one?
Well, listen, again, if you decide to do that in that moment, then you decide to do that in that moment.
Okay, good.
I don't want to. The last thing that I want to do is to single out any particular moment. I always want to be singling out, and you guys should always be working on singling out the spirituality of each moment without ever trying to define it. You know? Okay, good. All right, let's do, this is a replay of 44 to 47, right?
Okay.
So Cam, you need somebody on book for this?
Oh, do I ever?
And so do I. I'm going to try it off.
I'll be on book. I'll share.
Thank you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can do.
Because
What page? What page?
it's page 40, what is it? 44 to 47, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, Anj, you take Mel, and Cindy, you take Cam, okay?
Okay.
And just be really clear if they call for line. So one of the things that I want you to work with here, Cam, is now that we're just really starting first time off book on this, is I want you to pop into your peripheral vision and work on the blindness. Okay, I want you to be.
Right.
I want. Are you in your peripheral vision now?
A little bit.
Yeah. You know what I mean. Open your vision up to as wide as you possibly can. And that's what you have to keep it at. Now, you really can't see anything. I mean, really, not the way you used to see, right? When you're in that. So that is your blindness right there. That's as simple as it is. You just have to learn how to say the lines from that space, from that blind space. So we're going to just start playing with that tonight. Okay. You ready to roll?
I will totally go up on these.
I know. That's why we got somebody on book for you. All right. And Cindy will be very clear with you. All right, here we go. Give it a shot.
Still wait till I
call for line. Yes, she
Yeah.
will only give you a line if you call for it.
Okay, so I've got Cam and Ann just got Mel, right?
Right.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. All right, let's see what we got.
Holy God, we praise thy name. Lord of all, we bow before thee, and on earth thy scepter claim. All above in heaven adore thee.
What the hell is that?
It's a hymn, Mama.
Hymn. The time for hymns is when I'm in the coffin. Sing us a song.
A song?
You know what a song is, don't you?
Of course I know what a song is, but I don't think I know anything.
Roll me over in the clover. Roll me over, lay me down, do it again.
Mama, people can hear you.
Do 'em good. This is number one, and the fun has just begun. Roll me over, lay me down, do it
All
again.
right, I'll get you some tea, Mama.
Roll me over in the clover. Roll me over, lay me down, do it again.
Would you like that? Would you like some tea, Mama?
Let me by the table. This is number two.
Really, you really need to rest. I mean, this medicine is no good. if you don't
Other side.
relax.
Other side. This is number three, and his hand is on my knee. Closer.
We've done
Closer!
enough singing now. Please, Mama.
This is number four.
Yeah, is this all right?
I can't remember four. What's four?
I don't know, Mama. I don't think I know this song.
This is number five, and his hand is on my thigh. You know that one.
No, Mama, I don't.
They'll line.
They'll pass you by.
They'll pass you by, Agnes.
Who,
They
Mama?
will.
Who, Mama?
They'll leave you at the station with your suitcase in your hand and a big gardenia tacked to your collar. Sons of bitches.
I'm not anxious to be going anywhere.
This is number six, and his hands are on my tits.
Line.
Mama.
Mama.
Does that make you anxious?
No.
It makes me anxious. I don't even have tits anymore.
I'll get you some tea.
This is number seven, and I'm on my way to
Mama,
heaven.
Mama, please, I am very tired. Mama, sing that song again. Sing it again. Number seven.
This is number seven, and I'm on my way to heaven.
Mama, please.
Put him away. Put him them away. Shoot them and bury them. You can't get good milk from sick cows, can you?
No, Mama, you can't.
You're not doing anybody any good standing around making noises like it mattered, bursting their bellies when there's nothing good inside, just a lot of bad milk. Put them away. You tend to that machinery.
Yes, Mama, I will.
What's attention?
We'll manage. We'll sell some of the land if we have to.
But not the house.
Oh, no, not the house. We'll keep the house.
Hmm. Why?
What time did you
is it?
say?
About 4:15.
Claire! Claire!
No, Mama, it's Agnes.
Hurt! Hurts now.
I know, Mama, I know.
Make it stop! Make it stop now!
I'll get you some of your medicine.
Can I have it with some tea?
I think so, Mama, yes.
Just 1 cup. Very weak.
Yep. Yes, Mama, I'll go and get it now.
Agnes? Agnes?
Yes, Mama, I'm here. I'm here. I'm just going to make the tea.
Yes, all right. Agnes!
I'm here, Mama, I'm here. I'm going to get the tea and then I'll read you your letter.
Where are they now?
Let me check the calendar.
That
And
scene? Okay,
yeah.
great. Okay, good. Good. All right, Cam, what's your first line?
Hang on. My first line is what the heck? Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, she's singing and doing something at the very beginning, and then you wake up and say, "What the hell is that?" Is that correct?
Yeah, actually, it doesn't say I was asleep. I
Yeah.
just realized it says who appeared to be asleep.
Well, that's good. I like that even better, actually. But what I'm looking for is you need to be awake a little bit before you say the line because that dictates that you've been hearing it for a while. So you can't just pop out of a sleep, even though you think you're faking it. You need to get out. It needs to start irritating you to a ridiculous point before you speak. You know, I think that'll help you. Okay. What is Cam? You have a line pass you by. They'll pass you by, Agnes. They'll pass you. What is that? What's that? Give me what? Give me what?
The first one is they'll pass you by, Agnes. They will. Then she says, "Who, Mama?" And then I say, "They'll leave you at the station with your suitcase
Right.
in your hand."
Now, what's the line before they'll pass you by?
This is number 5, and his hand is on my thigh. Do you know that one?
no, Mama, I don't.
They'll pass you by.
Right, yeah. So that's gotta connect it. She doesn't know anything. You know, she doesn't know that even the dirtiest song in the whole world. She doesn't know. Oh, they'll pass you by, Agnes. You're such a putz. You don't know fucking anything. That's got to connect to that moment. It's a cruel moment, but I think it's really important for the story. Okay. Mel, I think Agnes needs to play the farm game. You need to know, when she starts and you have that dialogue, I think you need to to put that in a different time frame. I think you need to play the farm game with her because it's the least passive resistance. You know what I mean? Play it like you're back in that time with her. They're like, okay, well, if that's where you want to go, I can go there.
Okay.
Action past put them away. Cam, you have the line, put them away, put them away. You're talking about at the farm, right?
Yeah,
You're talking about the cows, right?
right.
Right, put them away, put them away. Go ahead. You know, you're the boss. You have to have an action to that. I mean, you've really got to be seeing that picture and just seeing it. Put them away, put them away. Go on, go on. It needs to be active. And good, good. That's great. Good. Where are they now? What is that line? Where are they now? What's that?
That's the second to last line in our twosome scene.
Okay.
He says, yes, all right, I'll get you your tea and I'll read you your letter. Then in here it says Stuart starts to play Good Night Irene on his guitar. It has some stage directions.
Right, right,
And then, you know, for the other people. And
right.
then I say, where are they now? And she says, let me check the calendar.
Oh, okay, okay, good, good. I want you to not worry about that stage direction for right now and go, where are they now? Pick that cue right up.
Okay.
All right, good. Great. All right, let's do one more pass on this with this. That worked really well. Mel, do you like that beginning with the, you know?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, it's great.
I can do knitting if you prefer knitting, but I kind of like getting the pills.
I like getting the pills too. You know, I mean, I think, you know, it's a big caretaker responsibility.
Yeah,
Yep. It's the scariest caretaker responsibility if you really want to know the truth.
it is.
Yeah, because if you screw that up, you could kill him.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that thought's probably crossed your mind. All right, here we go. Let's give it one more pass. Yeah.
Okay. Holy God, we praise thy name. Lord of all, we bow before thee, and on earth thy scepter claim. All in heaven above adore
What
thee.
the hell is that?
It's a hymn, Mama.
Hymn. The time for hymns is when I'm in the coffin. Sing us a song.
Song?
You know what a song is, don't you?
Well, of course I know what a song is, but I don't think I know anything.
Roll me over in the clover. Roll me over, lay me down and do it again.
Mama, people can hear you.
Feel I'm good. This is number one and the fun has just begun. Roll me over, lay me down, do it again.
Mama, I'll get you some tea.
Roll me over in the clover. Roll me over, lay me down, do it again.
Would you like that, Mama? Would you like some tea?
Put me by the table. This is number two, and his hand is on my shoe.
You really
Roll me
ought
over.
to get some rest.
Other
All this medicine does
Other
no good.
side.
You exhaust yourself.
This is number three, and
We've
his
done
hand
enough
is on
singing
my
now. I
shoe.
want you to stop.
Closer,
Please.
closer.
Oh, I'm all right.
This is number
Was that all right?
four. I can't remember four. What's four?
I don't know, Mama. I don't think I know this song.
This is number five, and his hand is on my thigh. Do you know that one?
No, Mama, I don't.
Oh, I'll pass you by, Agnes.
Who,
I
Mama?
will.
Who, Mama?
They'll leave you at the station with your suitcase in your hand. And a big gardenia tacked to your collar. Sons of bitches.
I'm not anxious to go anywhere.
This is number six, and his hands are on my tits.
Mama,
Does that make you anxious?
no.
Well, Oh, it makes me anxious. I haven't even got tits anymore.
I'll get you some tea.
This is number 7, and I'm on my way to heaven.
Please, Mama, I am very tired.
Put him away. Put him away. Shoot him and bury him. You can't get good milk from bad cows, can you?
No, Mama, you can't. You can't.
You're not doing anybody any good standing around making noises like it mattered. Bursting their bellies when there's nothing good inside, just a lot of bad milk. Put them away.
We'll
You
manage.
into that machinery
I will, Mama. I will.
wants attention.
We'll manage, Mama. We'll sell some land if we have to.
But not the house.
Oh, no, not the house. We'll keep the house.
What? What time is it?
It's about 4. It's 4:15.
Where?
No, Mama.
Where?
It's Agnes.
Hurt. Hurts now.
I know, Mama. I know.
Make it stop.
I'll give you
Make
some.
it stop now.
I'll give you some of your medicine, okay?
Yeah, yes, with some tea. Make it with some tea. Can I have it with some tea?
Yes, Mama. I think so.
Just 1 cup.
Yep.
Very weak.
Line. I'll go and get it now.
Agnes!
Yes, Mama. Yes, Mama. I'm here. It's all right. I'm just going to make you the tea.
Yes, all right. Agnes!
Oh, yes, Mama. I'm here. I'm here. I'm going to make your tea and then I'll read you your letter.
Where are they now?
I don't know. I'll look at the calendar.
Yeah, what's happening is that when you get to number 6, the next line you have, Cam, is T, 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 T. And
Oh, fuck, I
yeah.
always skip that.
Oh, is that why we're
Yeah.
getting ahead of ourselves?
I'm
Yes,
sorry.
yes.
I'm
yeah, that's what's
sorry.
happening in number
Yes.
7.
Oh, okay, because I know, because you said 7 and then it's like, but that's when I'm supposed to be saying.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I
That's
always
fine.
forget the damn TTT. Okay, I will.
I just let you guys go because you knew where you were, so.
Okay, you'll get it next time. Don't worry. It's not the
Yeah,
end of the world.
Yeah.
I'm not at all bothered by that.
Right, good. So here's my notes on this time through. So in the very beginning, now that you are awake and you have to hear her sing, while you're sitting back, just like sort of wince at it, and maybe just close your ears for a minute and, just like, okay, really hate it. All right, scream. All right. Scream. Right. No, Mama, you can't. Oh yeah, in the farm game, Mel, make yourself young again.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, I didn't get into the farm game early enough. I want to
Yeah.
get in it.
Yeah. Exactly. And yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hear her.
Yes.
Also, Cam, when you say, "Will you get the tea, Agnes? Will you get the tea?" Right, and she gets up to go. You, as a person who's blind, I need to have you sort of listening to hear that she's halfway out. Claire, and just wait till she gets a couple of steps. That's just her manipulation. Yeah, I want to see you hearing her. Okay. Remember, everything has to be through your ears. You're doing a really nice job with the blindness, but I want you to see with your ears as much as you can.
Okay.
I need to review this with both Cam and with you, Bill.
Mhm.
I'm just trying to get to that page. Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. But when do I actually leave? So
Well,
she
what
says,
you're doing is great. You know, it's fine. It's like you almost leave and then you get back, and then you're almost there and you come back.
Okay, okay, so then just,
That's working. That's working really. That's the point of that.
yeah,
And that's the best we can do on Zoom, and we feel that, right? But now when she hears you leave, so as you get up to go, she kind of hears that and she goes, Claire, you know, the
Okay.
minute she hears you make a move away.
yeah.
Make it stop. And Cam, you know the pain. Make it stop. Don't whine about it. I mean, really try to live through the pain. I need to feel for you. I need to have some empathy for you, you crazy old coddard bitch.
Huh?
And so this is the opportunity for me to feel with you, is that it can't be complaining I've got pain. It's got to be real pain. You got to help Claire. You know, you've really got to make that real.
Okay. So you mean I can take some time with the word?
Yes, yeah, exactly. I want you to feel the pain. I want the pain to be painful and scary and debilitating, and not yelling about it. It's like trying to really survive, like my next breath might be the last. It's horrible.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Medication.
Okay. All right, nice work, ladies.
Yeah.
Brava. Okay,
Thanks, Cindy, thanks.
Thanks.
Oh, sure.
You're welcome.
Marge.
let's go to Maggie and Joe, 76 to 81.
Okay.
You guys need people on book, or is this
Yeah.
first time?
This is
First time.
the first time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Agnes is in this in the beginning. She has three lines of.
Yeah, I think
something.
is she the only one that has a couple of lines in this?
Yeah, she's the only one.
Okay. So do you see where that is, Mel?
What page?
76.
76 to 81.
Hang on, let me just get the,
Just be on alert that you're going to have some lines in there.
Just 3 times saying something.
okay.
Let me know when you've got it, Mel.
I'm getting there.
No, take your time.
Oh, come on, 76, where are you? Okay, 74, 75, 76. Okay, got it. I've got it.
All right. Let her rock.
It would have been nice.
What?
A farm,
We couldn't afford it.
some place all our own.
Something.
Just to watch the sunset.
Every day a different job, every day a different reason. Something grows, something, all in a day.
Something.
It would have been nice.
Something
Something.
to have.
Something.
Jesus Christ, we built a house, and before we finished 15 years later, then it's gone.
We didn't need it. It was more work to keep it up than it was worth.
Maybe it was, but it was something, wasn't it? Something to have. We put in one more fucking tree. We fix up another room. I kept seeing grandchildren. What the hell else was it for? Not right away, but someday. You figure kids running around, falling down under it. when it's grown big enough to climb and you can chase them down, spend some time running around the goddamn house.
Apartment is nice. It was closer to work.
Work. Shit. 50 weeks a year in a flat iron wire shop. 24 years.
We had the saloon in between and the oil truck.
A bartender and a truck driver in between.
We owned the bar. That was ours.
Gone.
And the truck. We owned.
All gone. Christ, even the factory is gone.
They couldn't get along without you.
24 years. 2 weeks a year at the beach. 1 week off for Christmas. Talk to me, Maggie. Talk to me.
What? What can I say?
I don't know. Somebody walks up to you one day, somebody walks up and tells you it's finished. And me, all I can say is what? What's finished? What did I have that's finished? What?
Give up too easy. We don't fight hard enough. We give up. It's too easy.
We gotta tell him, Maggie. We gotta face it and tell him. Some son of a bitch walks up one day and tells you it's finished. What? What did I have that's finished?
Us. Us. For Christ's sakes, don't make me say things I don't understand. I don't want to hear them. I shake all over when I think of them. How long? 2 weeks, 3, a month, and then what? What have I got then? An apartment full of furniture I can't keep clean for company, a closet full of some old picture, some curtains I made out of my wedding dress that don't even fit the windows. What do I do? Sit down with the TV set every night? Spill my coffee when I fall asleep on the sofa and burn holes in the carpet, dropping cigarettes?
Maggie.
No. I want you to come home. What is this place anyway? They make everything so nice. Why? So you forget? I can't. I can't. I want you to come home. I want you to stay out 4 nights a week bowling and then come home so I can yell at you and not talk to you, you son of a bitch. I want to fight. So you'll take me to a movie, and by the time you take me, I'm so upset I can't enjoy the picture. I want to get up too early, too goddamn early, and I'll let you know about it too, because I have to make you breakfast, because you never once eat it, because you make me get up too early just to keep you company. And I talk to you, and it's cold, and my back aches, and I've got nothing to say to you, and we never talk. And it's 6:30 in the morning, every morning, even Sunday morning. And it's all right. It's all right. It's all right, because I want you to be there. Because you need me to be there. Because I want you to be there. Because I want you to come home.
Maggie.
Come home. That's all. Come home.
I can't, Maggie. You know I can't.
You can. Don't believe what they tell you. What do they know? We've been through worse than this. You look fine. I can see it.
No, Maggie.
You get stronger every day.
It gets worse.
No, I can see it.
Every day it gets worse.
We'll go home tomorrow. I got another ticket. We can get a plane tomorrow.
Don't do this, Maggie.
I put a new chair in the apartment. You'll like. It's red. You said you've always wanted a red chair. I got it for you. It's a surprise.
No, it
No, we'll
won't
get
work.
dressed up. I'll get my hair done. We'll go out someplace. What do we need? A little time. That's all.
It's not going to change anything.
No. It's all too fast. Too fast. I mean, what do? I can't remember tomorrow. It's no good. We'll look around. Maybe we can find a little place, something we like.
No, this is all. This is
No,
all
something
we
far
got.
out, not big, just a little place we like. All right, a farm if you want. I don't care. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow is nothing. Maggie, nothing. It's not going to change. You don't snap your fingers and it disappears. You don't buy a ticket and it goes away. It's here now.
Oh,
Look at me, Maggie.
no.
Look at me. You want magic to happen? Is that what you want? Go ahead, make it happen. I'm waiting. Make it happen.
I can't.
Make it happen.
I can't. I can't.
Yeah, I always thought that scene ought to be musicalized.
Right. I
It ought
can't.
to be what?
I
It ought to be
can't.
what? Oh,
Be musicalized.
oh, okay.
It's great. So, Maggie, when you say how long, what is that? What is that in reference to?
How long do I have to wait for you to die?
No.
How long is it going to be? Is it going to be a month, 2 months, 3 months? What?
Good.
And then what do I have?
Yeah, I like that.
Oh,
You see what I mean? You were talking to me, you know?
yeah,
You were,
okay.
again, it's the same thing that you saw a little bit in what John was doing with his really dramatic speech. Is that it's hard not to dramatize a dramatic speech.
So I thought I was not dramatizing it. That's weird.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, it's even, the writing is doing it. You just got to trust it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Yeah.
so how,
Yeah.
it's, how long, what is it again? What is it?
I'm sorry. What have I got then? How long? 2 weeks, 3 months,
No,
a month?
So look, how long? 2 weeks, 3 months? You gotta, not how long, 2 weeks, that's what I'm saying is,
Okay.
I'm getting you understand the drama behind it, and what you're doing is you're putting that into a dramatic reading. And what I want you to do is to settle into the conversation that you're having with your husband.
Okay.
Okay, that's
All right.
that's okay. It's, believe me, this is the first instinct of all actors, is to be dramatic. So don't beat yourself up about it. Always just look and see if the speech is really dramatic, that maybe I don't have to worry about it. Maybe I'll trust that speech to be
Right.
dramatic, right?
And my mantra is don't put power to power. And that's what this is, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think it makes sense. Look, even you understand on another level already. I see that. I see that in your eyes. That's great. Rob, I can't. You know I can't. What is that line? I can't. You know I can't.
I can't. I can't live. She wants me to live. I'm not going to live.
Yeah. So I can't. You know I can't. Not I can't. You know I can't. Again, what you're doing is a dramatic reading in some places too. This is a real heart-to-heart talk with these two people, right?
Right.
And I understand where you're coming from, but what I want you to work for is to talk and not be dramatic. And we will choose places where we really need to be dramatic, and there might be a couple, but I just want to try to pull it back into conversation. And as she goes on in her denial monologue about going forward, and right, what's it's got to do to you, Rob, is just sort of drain the energy out of you. Is that as she goes on and you can't stop her from going on, it's got to hurt you more. The more you see her trying to deny it, the more it hurts you and the more responsible you feel. So that when they come out of that long speech, your reaction is not dramatically back. It's like, I don't know, Maggie, I just don't know what I can, I don't have the energy to fight this anymore. And let's see where that takes us. But let that speech just suck the energy right out of you, because you spend so much of it trying to get her on the right track, and it's futile. She's stuck on that track.
Gotcha.
And that should just drain you. All the way through tomorrow is nothing. What is that line? Tomorrow is nothing? Who says that?
Tomorrow's nothing.
Yeah.
I'd say that because there is no future. There's no future for us. I'm dying.
Yeah, I'm dying. Tomorrow's nothing. I'm dying. Let's figure it out. All right, let's give this a try. All right, I may stop and play with you in a couple places,
Okay.
but you see what I'm working for here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little softer.
Well, yeah, a more human, more connecting to the things that you wished for and that you wanted. That's why with the way we start this thing out, it's it could have been great. Geez, it just, and then you start thinking, why is this? Why is this happening? It's almost, again, Rob, as you go through it too, is I would try to, strangely enough, be as positive as you can saying those negative things.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Like you really wished for them and you loved them and you hope for them and you still embrace them with love. All right, let's see what happens.
Okay. 1 second. Just putting down a note. Just 1 second. Okay. It would have been nice.
What?
A farm,
Couldn't afford it.
someplace all our own.
Something.
Just to watch the sunset.
Every day a different job, every day a different reason. Something grows, something all in a day.
Good. I love that tone, but it's just God. Every day a different job. I love that. Every day a different. Really positive thinking about that. How great that would be. This is the right tone. Good. Keep going. Let's go from go back to the top. That's good.
Okay.
Launch it again. Very nice. Just stay in this. You feel this space, right? It's like we've been together our whole lives, and our lives are about to come to an end. We've got to talk to each other on that level and take the drama out of it. The drama's in it because you lived your lives together. Okay,
Mhm.
here we go.
It would have been nice.
But
A farm,
couldn't afford it.
someplace all our own.
Something.
Just to watch the sunset.
Every day a different job, every day a different reason. Something grows, something all in a day.
Something.
Can you do that again, Rob? And just treasure those thoughts a little
Okay.
bit more every day. Go and
Every day a different job.
God, that'd be fucking great. And actually, just use the mantra. That'd be fucking great. Every day a different job and go.
Every day a different fucking job. Every day a different fucking reason. Something grows, something all in a fucking day.
Something.
Would have been nice.
Agnes.
I think you say something to have.
I did. I'm sorry, I didn't say it loud enough. Something that
Oh,
happened.
sorry, I didn't hear you. Something. Sorry.
Okay. Jesus Christ, we built the house and before you be finished 15 years and it's gone.
Yeah, we didn't need it. It's more work to keep up than it was worth.
Maybe it was, but it was something, wasn't it? Something to have.
Good. You see, it was something very positive, something to have, right? Very positive. Say this with no, don't say this with regret. Say this how great it was, right? And
Maybe it was, but it was something, wasn't it? Something to have. You put in one more fucking tree. You fix up another room. I kept seeing grandchildren. What the hell was that? What else was it for? Right away, but someday. You figure kids running around, falling down under it. When it's grown big enough to climb and you chase them down.
good. Go. This is great. This is a great little story. And just let you figure one day and you're imagining the grandkids. Go, and go.
I'm sorry. Not right away, but someday. You figure kids running around, falling down under it. When it's grown big enough to climb and you can chase them down. Spend some time running around the goddamn house.
The apartment is nice. It was closer to work.
Work. Shit. 50 weeks a year in a flatware shop.
Good. No, don't be negative. Stay positive. Yeah.
I says I'm starting to get angry here. That's what it says.
Yeah. I mean, good, but make that in a positive anger, just like in
Okay,
in the
all
Neil
right.
Simon piece you did. It's going to work so well. And go.
Work? Shit. 50 weeks a year in a flatware shop. 24 years.
We had the saloon in between and the oil truck.
A bartender and a truck driver in between.
We owned the bar. That was ours.
Gone.
And the truck we owned.
All gone. Christ, even the factory is gone.
Oh, they couldn't get along without you.
24 years, 2 weeks a year at the beach, 1 week off for Christmas. Talk to me, Maggie. Talk to me.
What can I say?
Good. 1 week ago at Christmas, and then what's the punctuation there?
It's ellipsis and then a pause.
Good. Yeah. So then just pause. Talk to me, Maggie. Talk to me. I mean, let that pause sink after that line before the ellipse. And here we go. Go back to there.
24 years, 2 weeks a year at the beach.
Good. Remember it in a positive way, even though it's a negative line. And go.
24 years, 2 weeks a year at the beach, 1 week off for Christmas. Talk to me, Maggie. Talk to me.
What can I say?
I don't know. Somebody walks up one day One day somebody walks up and tells you it's finished. And me, all I can say is what? What's finished? What did I have that's finished? What?
We give up too easy. We don't fight hard enough. We give up too easy.
We gotta tell him, Maggie. We gotta face it and tell him. Some son of a bitch walks up one day and tells you it's finished. What? What did we have that's finished?
Us. Us, for Christ's sakes. Don't make me say things I don't understand. I don't want to hear them. I shake all over when I think about them. How long? 2 weeks, 3, a month? Then what? What have I got then? An apartment full of some furniture I can't even keep clean for company. A closet full of some furniture, some curtains I made out of my wedding dress that don't even fit the windows. What? What do I do? Sit down with the TV set every night? Spill my coffee when I fall asleep on the sofa and burn holes in the carpet? Dropping cigarettes?
Maggie.
No. I want you to come home. I mean, what is this place anyway? They make everything so nice. Why? So you can forget? I can't. I can't. I want you to come home. I want you to stay out 4 nights a week and bowling and then come home so I can yell at you and not talk to you, you son of a bitch. I want to fight. So you'll take me to a movie. And by the time I get you to take me, I'm so upset. I can't enjoy the picture. I want to get up too early, too goddamn early. And I'll let you know about it too, because I have to make you breakfast because you never once eat it because you make me get up too early just to keep you company and talk to you. And it's cold and my back aches and I got nothing to say to you. And we never talk, and it's 6:30 in the morning, every morning, even Sunday morning, and it's all right. It's all right. It's all right because I want you to be there. Because you need me to be there, because I want you to be there, because I want you to come home.
Maggie.
Come home, that's all. Come home.
I can't, Maggie. You know I can't.
No, no. You can. Don't believe what they tell you. I mean, what do they know? We've been through worse than this. You look fine. I can see it.
No, Maggie.
You get stronger every day.
It gets worse.
No, I can see it.
Every day it gets worse.
We'll go home tomorrow. I got another ticket. We can get on a plane tomorrow.
Don't do this, Maggie.
I put a new chair in the apartment. You'll like it. It's red. You always said you wanted a red chair, a big red chair. I got it for you. It's a surprise.
No.
We'll get dressed up. I'll get my hair done. We'll go out someplace. What do we need? A little time, huh? That's all.
It's not going to change anything.
No. It's too fast. Too fast. What do I do? I can't remember tomorrow. It's no good. We'll look around. Maybe we can find a little place, something we like.
No. This is all. This is all we got.
No, something farther out. Not big, just a little place we like. All right, a farm then. I don't care. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow is nothing, Maggie. Nothing. It's not going to change. You don't but snap your fingers and it disappears. You don't buy a ticket and it goes away. It's here now.
No.
Look at me, Maggie. Look at me. You want magic to happen? Is that what you want? Go ahead and make it happen. I'm waiting. Make it happen.
I can't.
Make it happen.
Can't. I can't.
Good, good. Well, that's a lot better. That's a lot better. You see, you're allowing your life to creep in, not the drama, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. I've got to feel your life and your wishes
Right.
and your desires. Maggie, what's the dropping cigarette speech? There's more of it. That's the end of it. What's the beginning of that?
It's, what have I got then? An apartment full of some furniture I can't even keep clean for company.
Right.
A closet full of some.
Good. So what I want you to do is mark this as you talk about this, I want the fear to creep in. I want that fear to creep in.
Yeah.
So that it almost melts you. The fear almost melts you. And then I can't. And then you push through it with, I have to stand up for myself. Then, right. But you've got to
Yeah.
set yourself up something to fight against.
Okay.
All right. Great.
Yep.
Stand up for yourself. And you know, when you create your scenario, you create a scenario of how you'd like life to go, right? You know
Right.
that speech?
Yes.
I want to see you enjoy that scenario. I want you to see you love that as you write it. You've thought
Okay.
about it many times, so you're articulate. I want to see you enjoy that scenario.
Okay.
Okay?
That's that speech, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yep, that's
Oh,
that speech.
okay. So
I-
enjoy that.
Yeah, of
I
course.
did my whatever.
Yeah. This is what you love. This is what you
Yeah.
you're really embracing this. And you have a line, no, it's too fast.
Right.
What's the punctuation on that?
Okay. No, period. It's too fast, period. Too fast, period. What do I do?
Good. Well, that's how I want you to do it. No, it's too fast. It's too fast. Right? Play each of those
Okay.
things for the full value of their punctuation.
Okay.
Great. Rob, what's the very end? What's the last thing that you say at the end?
Oh, 1 second. Make it happen.
Guys, do the last 10 lines.
Okay.
All right.
So,
Um,
Joe, you want to take it to tomorrow is nothing?
That's good.
okay, hold on. Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a great place. So that's exact. And again, it's not tomorrow is nothing. Right? There is no tomorrow. Tomorrow is
Right.
nothing. All right. And here we go.
Tomorrow is nothing, Maggie. Nothing. It's not going to change. You don't snap your fingers and it disappears. You don't buy a ticket and it goes away. It's here now.
No.
Look at me, Maggie. Look at me.
Look
No.
at me. Good. I like this. Good. And she doesn't though. Look at me, Maggie. Look at me. Keep going.
Look at me. You want magic to happen? Is that what you want? Go ahead, make it happen. I'm waiting. Make it happen.
I can't.
Good. And Rob, actually, go ahead. Make it happen. I'm waiting. I mean, be positive about that, right? If you can do that, if you can woof poof, encourage her to do that. And
Look at me. You want magic to happen?
good. And look at me. Give her a moment to look at you. And she's not going to look at you, but you've got to give her that moment so that I see that fight with her wanting to look at you, but not looking at you.
There's no pause here or lips, but I'll
Yeah.
put
Well,
it in there,
okay.
but-
It's
all right, put it in there.
a director moment.
Look at me. You want magic to happen? Is that what you want? Go ahead, make it happen. I'm waiting. Make it happen.
Can't.
Make it happen.
I can't. I can't.
Nice, you guys. That's nice. That's so good, Hans. That's so good, right? Well, and Rob, really nice, really human, letting that whole thing in. You know,
Yeah.
but you guys have to enjoy your memories and enjoy those
Right,
things. And
right.
even though, again, it's a classic example of something, Rob. At least your part is a classic example of something that's written in a very negative. Seems like you're just saying all these negative things, but if you do it from a positive point of view, it exists on a much more human level than it does you just playing a negative line in a negative way. Yeah, right?
Okay.
Just
I
works
got
really great against the grain. And Anj, you taking the drama out of all of that, absolutely the right direction. You felt the difference, right?
Yeah, I did, yes.
You could clearly see it in that last moment that we just played there. I mean, your whole life is flashing before your eyes, and I can feel that. I can feel that that's where you are. It's a wonderful moment. Congratulations. Nice work, you guys.
Thank you.
It's a good first pass on this. Remember this, right?
Yeah.
Look at the recording so you get an idea
Oh, yeah.
and you remember the tone and you remember how positive you're both trying to be in this situation.
Yeah, I kind of appreciate the anger. The anger. I mean, I was thinking anger, resentment, because that's where we say the cancer is from.
Right.
But so that's where I was, and it says anger in there. So I went there in a stronger way. But I hear you. It's actually feels better to do it this way. So
It is. It really works on a much more human level rather than just
Right.
on something that's obviously he's obviously bitter that things didn't work out his way. Every line in that piece tells you that. So why then do we have to add more bitterness on top of what is obviously there? So
okay.
you push against that grain and you get a more human situation.
All right. I'll definitely look at this.
Okay, guys.
Can,
All right.
can I add something in
Come on.
here?
Yeah, come on back, everybody.
For the, there's 7 stages of death or something.
Mhm.
And I would think that Joe at this point has reached acceptance. So, you're almost not angry anymore. You've gone through anger and into acceptance.
Yeah, he has gone through anger because he even says that in his very first speech. I was pissed off. But I don't feel that anymore. He has accepted it. Yeah. And what is so hard for him is watching his wife not accept it. That's what's horrible about it is,
Right.
I mean, really, that's sort of what every situation in this play is about characters who don't see things like the other character sees them. They don't see it the same way because they're a whole different set of experiences behind it.
Right.
And that's why you've always got to take the time to let that humanity come out, not just what's obviously there. Okay, let's do pages 63 to 68. That's
Okay.
everybody except John, I think. And I made a joke with John and said he was really there because he's resting.
So we never went through the 63. This is a first for us.
This is a first time for all of us.
Oh, okay, great.
Yep, I'm anxious to see what happens.
Yes, I'm resting. Bye.
Bye. Hey, thanks, John. All right, let's read through this and let's start it with Maggie at the bottom. I found a picture of us in the.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Hang on, I'm having trouble finding the pages.
Okay.
Holy hell.
63.
63 to 68.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, we end up at the top of the big scene.
Okay, anytime you're ready, just going through it for the first time. Let me hear it.
Yeah, I'm gonna,
Oh,
hang on. I'm so sorry.
that's okay.
Do you want me to be on the screen even though I'm not coming up at the end?
Oh, that's a good question. Should we just come on when we talk?
Right, maybe that is a good
Yeah,
question.
just don't worry. Let's just go through it right now, and let's all just stay on the screen and read through it, and then we'll go back and play with those ideas. All right, you ready? Are you ready, Cam?
No, I'm doing the fuck exercise. Find the fucking pages.
That's a great point of view. I'll tell you
First
that.
four.
All right, here we go.
Bunch of bitches.
Okay.
Let's go.
Here we go. Maggie, I found a picture.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't have that. I'm on 60.
Don't worry, Cam, we're not on till 66 or something.
We're not on to 66.
Well, I know, but we want to start her in the same place so she can read along. God
Well,
knows
Right.
if she had to pick up where she came in.
True, yeah, that's true.
Are you ready, Cam?
I
63?
don't have 63 with these
Okay,
other pages. Just read.
Wait, what? Don't be upset. What page did she come in on?
65.
Do you have page 65, Cam?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. Well, you don't come in till page 65, so just
Yeah, it's even, I don't know where she comes in. Actually.
all right. Here we go. Let's start it and go.
I found a picture of us in New York. Kids. We were kids, laughing, standing on my head in Central Park. You were in uniform. What did we have? A few days in January was all. Little box camera, and that was broken, and it didn't work all the time. And you had to be so careful with it.
You were nervous all the time. You never stopped laughing.
I was pretty in the picture. I had a head like a rock, handstands, headstands, cartwheels. You remember? I must have been crazy. I could run, I could sing. I was in the play one year, the Red Mill.
You got thrown out.
I did not.
You got thrown out
No.
on your ass.
All right, all right. It wasn't my fault. What was his name?
Oh, I don't know. Vice principal, somebody.
Son of a bitch kept putting his hands all over me.
You're pretty.
I loved it.
You punched him in the mouth.
I was scared. What else could I do?
You got thrown out.
I got thrown out. I was scared. I was a virgin.
I never touched you until we were married.
I wanted you to. I did.
Your mother would have killed me.
Oh, we went to New York.
Sometimes Connecticut with Steve.
Oh, he doesn't remember.
In the fall in the Plymouth.
I tell him, but he doesn't remember.
Sundays and Saturdays when I could get off.
He should have had brothers and sisters.
We couldn't.
I know.
They asked me all those questions. I was embarrassed. But I told them. They said, no more kids.
It hurt so bad. I cried.
Mama, if I told you the truth, Mama, would you listen? If I told you the truth, would you think I was lying?
I cried.
I built the house.
Oh, way out in the country. We thought, God, way out.
Something to have, we said. Where does it go?
I don't remember the good times anymore, Mama. I keep thinking we have something to get back to, but I don't remember what it is. No? All I can remember is this.
Where does it go?
What a house. 3 bedrooms.
1.5 baths.
Pushing and pulling and hurting. This is all I can remember.
I built it all myself.
The first 2 years, nothing worked.
What do you mean nothing worked? I built it good, damn good.
The wiring, the roof was bad. Oh, the plumbing. We never had water.
It all went wrong. Oh, what happened, Mama? There must have been a time when I loved you. Oh, Mama, if I told you the truth, now, would it matter?
And they put in the sidewalks, the sewers. Oh.
They never worked either.
He's resting.
He'll be all right.
How about you?
Better every minute.
Oh, you could fool me. Okay. Okay, I'm going.
More houses, more streets. You couldn't breathe.
Overnight. It happened overnight.
We had to build fences. All of a sudden, fences.
You're sure he's all right?
Of course he's all right. It's just this dying business, Beverly. Gets a little messy every now and then.
I noticed.
Oh, did you? Brain takes such pride in putting things in order, keeping things in their proper perspective. It's hard to tell. I mean, give him 10 minutes and a few thousand words, and he'll make you think dying is the best thing that ever happened to him. Would you like a drink?
No. Thank you.
So words for Brian. And it's a little hard to keep up. One letter follows the next, one paragraph, one chapter, one book after another, close parenthesis, end of quote. Never mind what it's all about.
That's not fair.
Oh, isn't it? The way you two have been carrying on, I was beginning to think I was at a wedding. I mean, I enjoy a good joke as much as the next fellow, but dead people are pretty low on my list of funny topics.
Oh, no, let's not get angry. We'll spoil your metaphor.
Oh, fuck metaphor. It's true. My God. Listen to me. You think you know something. You think you have something.
More houses, more streets.
And it all goes crazy.
So many goddamn things. Where do they go? The freezer, the washer and the dryer, a dishwasher for Christ's sake, the lawnmower, the barbecue, 3 bicycles, 4, 6 lawn chairs, and a chaise lounge. Aluminum, lasts forever. The white table with the umbrella, the hammock, the bar. I put that wood paneling in the basement. We finished the attic. Well, half of it. I got the insulation in, the patio with screens. Jesus, it was a lot to let go of.
I don't want to talk about it.
Before you know it, everything you had is gone. Not that it was ever yours, but you feel it anyway when it's gone.
I'm telling you, I don't want to talk about it.
All right, all right. We won't talk about it.
I get tired. I get old. I mean, my hands got too big. I got too fat. I don't know how it happens. I can't remember.
Okay, good. Okie dokie. All right. Okay. So, Joe and Maggie, this is again another situation where we want to remain positive, where we want to talk positively about what's going on. That's what I want you to explore this next time through.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Same thing. You got thrown out. I did not. You got thrown out. And here's, all right. Maggie says, all right. Wasn't my fault. What was his name? It's like you got, here's the reason why it doesn't bother you is because you've talked about it for years. In other words, it's old history. It's not like you're just remembering it. And, you've talked about it, you've laughed about it within its own time period. And you talked about it then, back when you were kids. So that's why you can say that and have that memory now as a distance, because it all ties in with that kid memory. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'll make
Okay.
it make sense.
Okay. I'm just trying to find a way to make that organic. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Absolutely. Thank you.
And I was in a play one year, like you just remembered that, right?
Yeah.
Right. Joe, at the bottom of page 63, you were nervous all the time. You never stopped laughing. Accuse her of that. You were nervous all the time. You never stopped laughing. Accuse her of that.
Okay.
All right. That's what's so much fun. And then she goes, well, I was pretty in the picture. You guys got to have fun with this conversation like you've lived it. These have got to be memories you've lived. Okay. Beep, beep, beep. Joe says they put in, let's see, page 66. The writing on the roof was bad. The plumbing, we never had water. You see, even the author says gently with a smile. So, you know what I'm saying? Even though it sounds like you're complaining, it's happy memories, right?
Oh, I thought I was saying, bringing that to it. I thought, oh, no, okay.
Even more. What do you mean nothing worked? I built it good. God damn, the wiring, sidewalks and sewers. When you say on page 66, Joe, they never worked either, you're talking about the sidewalks and the sewers?
Yes, because that's what she just
Right,
commented
okay.
on.
Okay, good. Let's see, Vasily, yeah, right. So Vasily on 67.
Mhm.
He make you think. Would you like don't take a long. In other words, when you say "Would you like a drink?" up at the top of that page, right? She says no thing. It's all words for Brian. It's just keep rolling right on. Like she didn't even say no, thank you. Just keep rolling right on through that.
I don't have to wait for it. Oh, okay, got it.
Right. Also, further down on that page, the last 5 or 6 times you've done this, you say "fuck metaphor." It's "fuck my metaphor."
Oh,
You forget-
yes.
Fuck my metaphor.
I missed mine.
Yeah, you miss my.
Okay.
You haven't been saying the my.
That's interesting. Okay.
Joe, at the bottom of 67, so many goddamn things. Positive. Where did they go? The freezer, the washer, the dryer. These are positive memories. Okay, don't make that easy choice to be negative.
Yeah, I thought I wasn't, but okay.
No, well, I know it's even more. That's what I want you to work for. It's only the first time we've been through this, so don't beat yourself up. All right, let's go back and run it again. Here we go. Starting on page 63.
I found a picture of us in New York. Kids, we were just kids, laughing, standing on my head in Central Park. You were in uniform. What do we have? A few days in January was all a little box camera, and that was broken. It didn't work all the time. You had to be so careful with it.
You were nervous all the time. You never stopped laughing.
I was pretty in the picture. I had a head like a rock. Headstands, handstands, cartwheels. Remember? That must have been crazy. I could run, I could sing. I was in the play one year, the Red Mill.
You got thrown out.
I did not.
You got thrown out.
No.
On your ass.
All right. It wasn't my fault. What was his name?
Oh, I don't know. Vice principal, somebody.
Son of a bitch kept putting his hands all over me.
You were pretty.
I loved it.
You punched him in the mouth.
When she says I loved it, you punched him in the mouth. You know, I mean, what do you mean you loved it? You punched him in the mouth. Turn that on a dime. And here we go. Let's go from, all right. It wasn't my fault. What was his name?
All right. All right. It wasn't my fault. What was his name?
I don't know. Vice principal, somebody.
Son of a bitch, putting his hands all over me.
You were pretty.
I loved it.
You punched him in the mouth.
I was scared. What else could I do?
You got thrown out.
I got thrown out. I was scared. I was still a virgin.
Good. I was scared. And then to take a little bit of a longer pause, before you
Say, okay.
Yeah, and here we go. I got thrown out.
I got thrown out. I was scared. I was still a virgin.
I never touched you until we were married.
Yeah, and it's almost like, hey, I never touched you till we were married, right? All right, so keep me out of this, all right? And go.
I never touched you until we were married.
Well, I wanted you to. I did.
Your mother would have killed me.
Oh, we went to New York.
Sometimes Connecticut with Steve.
Oh, he doesn't remember.
In the fall, in the Plymouth.
I tell him, but he doesn't remember.
Sundays and Saturdays when I could get off.
Good. Now, I want you to go back, Joe. These are facts, right? Sometimes Connecticut with Steve. You know, you remember this. Remember the facts. Don't play the memory. Remember the facts. Say, go back. I never touched you till we were married.
Okay.
Yeah, here we go. Joe.
I never touched you until we were married.
I wanted you to.
Your mother
I
would-
did.
Good. Go. Wait till she says I did. She needs that pause. Take it again. I never touched you till we were married.
I never touched you until we were married.
I wanted you to. I did.
Your mother would have killed me.
We went to New York.
Sometimes Connecticut with Steve
Oh, he doesn't remember.
in the fall in Plymouth.
I tell him, but he doesn't remember.
Sundays and Saturdays when I could get off.
He should have had brothers and sisters.
We couldn't.
I know.
They asked me all those questions. I was embarrassed, but I told them. They said, no more kids.
It hurts so bad. I cried.
Mama, if I told you the truth, Mama, would you listen? If I told you the truth, would you think I was lying?
I cried.
I built the house.
I don't want to go back to the top of 65. He should have had brothers and sisters. You're talking about Steve, right?
Yeah.
And then Joe says we couldn't. We couldn't. Why?
That's where we think that I had just, I thought I had bladder cancer.
We couldn't. I know. They asked me all those questions. I was embarrassed, but I told them. They said no more kids.
It hurts so bad. I cried.
Okay. He should have had brothers. So how long ago was this, do we think?
It had to be maybe.
When he was young, right? When he was young.
Yes, but after we had
Well,
Steve.
it was after Steve, so it must have been like 10 years, maybe 10 years ago.
Yeah, okay.
Because
Yeah, but-
Steve is 14 now, so you figure we
So
probably.
what did you have 10 years ago when they said no more kids? It wasn't cancer. Well,
Okay.
what was it? It was something that affected your fertility. Right? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, we think that
Yeah,
maybe
well-
it might have been in the service, something, whatever,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
yeah. So that's where it was something where I was embarrassed. So I would think it had something to do with
Okay.
my groin area.
All right. Let's go back then. Let's go back. I never touched you till we were married. I want to hear that history in there. Okay. Here we go.
All right. I never touched you until we were married.
I wanted you to. I did.
Your mother would have killed me.
Oh, we went to New York.
Sometimes Connecticut with Steve
Oh, he doesn't remember.
in the fall in the Plymouth.
I tell him, but he doesn't remember.
Sundays and Saturdays when I could get off.
He should have had brothers and sisters.
We couldn't.
I know.
They asked me all those questions. I was embarrassed, but I told them. They said, no more kids.
It hurts so bad. I cried.
Good. Don't play. They asked me all those questions like it just happened yesterday. Play it like it happened a while ago. So let's go. We should have had brothers and sisters. Here we go.
He should have had brothers and sisters.
We couldn't.
I know.
And the make I know. It's not. Don't play.
Okay.
Don't play the negative there. Play the fact that you were in on this. It's not a surprise to you. Man.
All right.
Here we go. Once again.
He should have had brothers and sisters.
We couldn't.
I know.
They asked me all those questions. I was embarrassed, but I told them. They said, no more kids.
It hurts so bad. I cried.
Mama, if I told you the truth, would you listen? If I told you the truth, would you think I was lying?
I cried.
I built a house.
Oh, way out in the country. We thought, way out.
Something to have, we said. Where does it go?
I don't remember the good times anymore, Mama. I keep thinking we have something to go back to,
I
but
want to go back to something to have. We said, where does it all go? Play that positive, Joe. And here we go. Maggie set it up with way out in the country, we thought.
Okay.
Yeah.
Way out in the country. We thought, way out.
Something to have, we said. Where does it go?
I don't remember the good times anymore, Mama. I keep thinking we have something to go back to, but I don't remember what it is. All I can remember is this. This.
Where does it go?
What a house. 3 bedrooms.
Actually, come in. Oh, God, where does it go? You know, just come in really like almost laughing at it. It's so ridiculous. And see where that takes us. And here we go. From Agnes, all I can remember is this.
All I can remember is this. This.
Where does it go?
What a house. 3 bedrooms.
1.5 baths.
Pushing and pulling and hurting. This is all I can remember.
I built it all myself.
The first 2 years, nothing worked.
What do you mean nothing worked? I built it good. Damn
Oh.
good.
The wiring, the roof was bad, the plumbing, we never had water.
It all went wrong. What happened, Mama? Well, there must have been a time when I loved you. Oh, Mama, I told you the truth. If I told you the truth, would it matter?
Then they put in the sidewalks, the sewers.
It never worked either.
Yeah.
He's resting.
He'll be all right.
How about you?
Better every minute.
Couldn't believe that, Vasily. Better every minute, like actually toast. Make that a toast almost,
Okay.
right? Yeah, and he'll be all right. Yeah, he'll live through it after what you've just been through. All right, here we go. Let's go from he's resting. Nice work, Joe and Maggie. Keep going.
Thank you.
He's resting.
He'll be all right.
How about you?
Better every minute.
Oh, you could fool me. Okay. I'm going.
More houses, more streets. Oh, you couldn't breathe.
Overnight. It happened overnight.
We had to build fences, all of a sudden, fences.
Sure, he's all right.
Of course he'll be all right. It's just this dying business barrel. It gets a little messy every now and then.
I noticed.
Oh, did you? Brian takes such pride in putting things in order, keeping things in their proper perspective. It's hard to tell. I mean, give him 10 minutes and few thousand words, and he'll make you think dying is the best thing that ever happened to him. Do you like a drink?
No.
It's all words for Brian, and it's a little hard to keep up. One letter follows the next, one paragraph, one chapter, one book after another, close parenthesis, end of quote. Never mind what it's all about.
That's not fair.
Isn't it? The way you two have been carry on, I was beginning to think I was at a wedding. I mean, I enjoy a good joke as much as the next fellow, but dead people are pretty low on my list of funny topics.
I want to go back to that's not fair, and I want you to when you say isn't it, I want you to laugh in that break. All right, so that it's just funny. It's in your state, it just makes you laugh. Here we go, and
That's not fair.
Isn't it? The way you two have been carrying on, I was beginning to think I was at a wedding. I mean, I enjoy a good joke as much as the next fella, but dead people are pretty low on my list of funny topics.
Oh, no, let's not get angry. We'll spoil your metaphor.
Oh, fuck my metaphor. It's true. Thank God, listen to me. You think you know something. You think you have something.
More houses, more streets.
And it all goes crazy.
So many goddamn things. Where do they go? The freezer, the washer, the dryer, a dishwasher, for Christ's sake, a lawnmower, the barbecue, 3 bicycles, 4 to 6 lawn chairs, and a chaise lounge. Aluminum lasts forever. The white table with the umbrella, the hammock, the bar. I put that wood paneling in the basement. We finished the attic. Well, half of it. I got the insulation in, the patio with screens. Jesus, it was a lot to let go of.
I don't want to talk about it.
Before you know it, everything you had is gone. Not that was ever yours, but you feel it anyway when it's gone.
I'm telling you, I don't want to talk about it.
All right. We won't talk about it.
You get tired. Get old. My hands got too big. I got too fat. I don't know how it happens. I can't remember.
Good. So Maggie, something happens when he's saying the white table with the umbrella, the hammock, the bar. I put in the wood paneling in the basement. We finished the attic. Well, half of it. I got the insulation, the patio with the screens. Jesus, it was a lot to let go of. There's something in that that's just like, listen, this has been great, but I don't want to talk about that. That's it. Just cut it off because it's really starting to get to you.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Good. So one of the things that I've decided by working on this section is that I'm going to re-edit this section to connect some of these stories
good.
here, because it loses. It wouldn't visually on stage lose its rhythm with the different people, but on Zoom it's going to lose its rhythm. The conversations don't connect, and I'm going to go through and I've been waiting to decide this, but tonight's the night. I'm going to do a couple places in the script. I'm going to do a couple of those edits to hold some of those moments together for some of you characters. So,
Okay.
but I think the initial impulse on this is exactly right. On page 67, Mark, right?
Mhm.
You know, when you offer her a drink, would you like a drink? Which was great. No, thank you. If you pour a drink during that, it's all words for Brian. You had a little, you know, if you pour another drink for yourself, then I think during that
Got
speech, that'll be great,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
And remember this line, never mind what it's all about. What does that really mean? What is it all about?
About
Dying.
Right, I'm asking Vasily.
no, he's talking about all those things he's been writing. You know, one letter follows the next, one paragraph, one chapter.
Right, and then he says, never mind what it's all about. What is it all about?
That's a good question then.
It's about his death. What it's really all about is his death, and he's talking about all this other bullshit, and that's what I've got to feel, and you've got to hang on to that all the way through there. In that, it just, you know, never mind what it's all. I mean, he's going to die. That's what it's all about. It's not about the letters and the paragraphs and the chapters and
Okay. Mhm.
right. That's right. And then a little further down, you think you know something, you think you have something. This is a deeply emotional line for him. It's about your whole relationship, is that you finally thought you found somebody. You finally thought you've solved this huge enigma in your life. And and God takes it away from you. This is a moment of great vulnerability for you.
You know, I was thinking about that line because I find a connection later on when he's got his monologue telling the
Yeah.
story when he met Brian, when Brian get him a room and he, what was that? Oh, there. Later on in our scene with Beverly, when he says that I got and that's how and that's how I got to know him. I got interested in what he was doing, which is blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And he was talking about salvation. I thought to myself, my God, I could really do something. Salvation. We talked endlessly, blah blah blah. So that's, I kind of connect to that thing.
Okay. Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah. Yeah. But that line, I mean, that's your whole, you think you know something. You think you have something. And it's just, you know, I mean, it's a really deeply emotional.
It's actually, and I find it ironic as well.
Yeah. Ironic and just fucking sad. It just.
Right. It's ironically sad, if I can put this.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay.
You even say it yourself, Vasily, later when you say, "We're dying here, lady." That's what it's all
Right.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like, you know, I have a hard feeling to make that confession that, you know, I'm carry on that feeling, but I cannot say it.
Yeah. Yep.
Got it.
Okay. Good. Okay. Good work, everybody. Come on back, everybody. Cam, somebody wake Cam up. That was an in-character snooze. I'm quite sure. She's muted herself there. Hold on. Unmute yourself, Cam.
You're still muted.
You're still muted.
I was coughing and I didn't want to.
Okay, it just looked more like snoring to me. I don't know.
Now we can't see you, Bill.
There we go. There, I'm back.
Good.
Okay, good. Good work. We'll finish up everything we haven't done next week. I'll send you the schedule next week. And then we'll take our week off, and then we're going to come back and start gluing this all together. But with some good work tonight, all the way around. Everybody made. Yeah, John.
You know, in watching you work with Anj in her scene with Rob before,
Yeah.
You know, and the idea again of not playing the drama and everything, you know, again, it made me think that about my monologue that we worked on tonight too.
Good.
You know, that, you know, because I was thinking that too, that, you know, I mean, the idea of maybe underplaying it, or call it whatever you want, playing it, so, you know, maybe it not having to be that big and bombastic, and really just be like, what are you doing? You know, this is,
it's confusing, John. If you play confusing, then you don't have to be dramatic. You're just confused.
right.
As to why this can be happening and why this can be happening and why this can be happening. And then you're sitting there. Yeah. There's a sense of confusion.
That's great. I love that. Thank you.
Okay, good.
Great.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's what we're here for, to try to find that. And I mean, the difference between Rob and Anja's scene was just night and day once they allowed their life to come into it. Right. I mean, it was just,
Beautiful.
I mean, and there's some really romantic moments in this play. And that's clearly one of them, which is, again, why I want to do some editing in this last section, is because some of that connection is lost in the breakup, and I don't want to lose that. And
Oh, okay. You don't want the break where we veer off with other
yeah, because you get to a really good point, and then somebody else says something, and by the time you come back to it, there's no visual to hold you. There's
Right.
nothing there. It's zoomified.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So Cam had one little thing that she wanted me to work on with her tonight. You guys can stay and watch, or you can go, whatever you want. Cam, do you need somebody to read something for
I
you?
sent the script to Anj and to.
Oh,
Wilfred.
Oh,
I just sent it.
okay,
A little while back.
All right.
When you were reading with
okay.
Robert.
All right.
Let
So,
me,
all right. So then, Anj, if you stay on, that'll be great. The rest of you, if you'd like to
Okay.
stay on, you're welcome to. If not, I will send you your schedule day after tomorrow.
Yeah, I just want to say something before
Yeah.
everybody goes. And Rob, this isn't necessarily for you because you don't know me that well, but I just want to say, everybody, Nico is my student.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
And so I just have to be very careful. You know what I mean? With what I say, with what about my personal life and
Yeah,
stuff. So,
sure.
I'm an open book. I don't care. I'll talk about anything. But,
Right, I know.
we just had we just had a little thing because we had a play. There's a new play we're doing. It's called Little Rapes. And he and a couple of others, it's about these young 20-year-old something girls, about boys. And there's this one really gross boy. It's a long story, but they like refused to do it. They didn't want to do it. They wanted us to change the play, which we didn't because there were enough students that wanted to do it. And Nico was very upset. All I'm saying to you is I have to just be careful with him around. That
We don't talk about, we just rehearse. That's
Yeah,
all
we
we
won't
do.
talk about you with Nico around.
That's all. I just.
Yeah,
We do-
well, I
we-
respect what you're saying, but no.
'Cause I don't know with these kids, they go back and they tell the other kids
Absolutely.
and then blah, blah,
No.
blah.
Good point. Good
We
point.
That's about all
we
you
just
need.
strictly rehearse with him and that's it.
That's
There's
it.
no,
That's great.
I don't
But
know
it's
what you're
good-
talking
good
about.
to
I think
raise
I know
it.
what you're talking about, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to discuss your personal life with him. Not my business to do that.
Good.
Thanks.
Well, no, thanks for making us aware of that, though.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's
Good.
helpful. Okay, so Anj, do you have the thing that,
okay, let me go find it. Hold on 1 second. Where the hell are
Okay, I'll see you
Have a-
guys later.
good night,
Okay.
Mel. Good
Yeah,
work. Thank you, dear.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay.
Cindy, if you want to hang out and run ours, you're in my Cado. If you want to
I'm
run
sorry.
that, I'll run it with you right after this.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Shit.
See you later.
Do you have it, Anj?
No, just a minute. I'm sorry. I have to get into my email. Hold on.
Cam, correct me if I'm wrong. It's only one line, right?
It's one line, Bill, but it's lots of stuff.
Yeah.
Because what it is the two people that she's reading, they're two guys actually. They're reading lines. The camera is on me.
Right. You have to react to those lines.
I have to react, then I have my line.
Yeah.
And then one of them comes in, reads my chart.
Yeah.
Says the lines that I overhear essentially it's saying that I'm dying.
Right. I know that.
And
Okay.
so I have to
yes.
react to that. Then I have
Okay,
my
I've
line.
got it.
Right.
And then they come in and say, no, you're not dying. And then they look at my chart and say, oh, well, maybe, your chart is sort of like the scene. So it's, well, maybe I am dying.
Okay.
Okay, so what
so
character names am I, so I'll know? I have it.
you're reading Carrie and Ted. because
Okay,
The lines you're reading are the tests came back. It's not good. Her organs are failing. I'm going to
Okay.
tell her. Don't you think we could wait for the doctor to do that? And then you skip the part that's crossed out and say, I'm telling her. And then I say, yes, just tell me. I'm dying.
okay,
And then you say, oh, sorry, ma'am. No, we're just running lines for a movie I'm in. You're totally fine. Pick up the chart. Huh. It is kind of like the scene.
okay.
All right. Let me hear it. Here we go. Let's go.
Okay.
You other guys want to click off? Thanks.
Sure.
The test came back. It's not good. Her organs are failing. I'm going to tell her. Don't you think we should wait for the doctor to do that? I'm telling her.
Yes. Just tell me. I'm dying?
Oh, sorry, ma'am. No, we were just running lines for a movie I'm in. You're totally fine. It is kind of like the scene.
Cam. So you have to decide, how in the hospital, you have these beds all next to each other and there's curtains in between the beds, right? Now you look like you're in a bed in a hospital already. So I just want to let you know, I want you to tell me whether they're on the right side of you or on the left side of you when you're listening to them. I don't want them in front of you when you're listening to them. I want, yeah, exactly.
Okay, now
Exactly.
I thought of a couple of possible activities that I could be doing.
Well, I think the only activity here is that of real importance is that you're listening in on a conversation that you're not supposed to be part of. Yeah, right. So if you could be reading when it starts, right? And then now take me in the direction that you hear the. Yeah. Now almost lean in. Now almost lean your body into what it is. Right. Because, whoa, yeah. And there you go. So that becomes a whole progression of how you get involved in this. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see that.
Okay. The test came back. It's not good. Her organs are failing. I'm going to tell her. Don't you think we should wait for the doctor to do that? I'm telling her.
Yes, just tell me. I'm dying.
Oh, sorry, ma'am. No, we were just running lines for a movie I'm in. You're totally fine. It is kind of like the scene.
Yeah, good. That's Cam, I just think that I think that's all you need. You know, I don't think you need to bounce, but yeah, just take it all in, you know, suck it in like we talk about that on film. That internal activity is really what we want to get to. Ans, this time when you read through it, take a little more time between the lines in that very first part of it. So Cam has just a little more time to hear the conversation as it progresses.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
Is reading the best thing, or should I be drinking orange juice?
No, I like the reading. I like the reading a lot. Okay, here we go.
The tests came back. It's not good. Her organs are failing. I'm going to tell her. Don't you think we should wait for the doctor to do that? I'm telling her.
Yes.
Good. Hold. I want you to go back again. Remember what I want you to do, Cam, is gradually get all the way to the point where you're almost leaning your body in the direction of that conversation. That whole progress starts from the book to your head, to your mind, to your ears, to your lean, you know, so that there's a whole long process going on. All right, here we go.
The test came back. It's not good. Her organs are failing. I'm going to tell her. Don't you think we should wait for the doctor to do that? I'm telling her.
Yes. Just tell me. I'm dying.
Oh, sorry, ma'am. No, we were just running lines for a movie I'm in. Oh, you're totally fine. Huh? It is kind of like the scene.
Yeah, and just drop your jaw just a little bit, Cam. Yeah. So that the last shot becomes something like, oh no, we're just reading. Oh no, it is kind of, you know. So we get a little bit closer, a little bit more of a close up on that. Okay, yeah, exactly. And make that progression of you hearing them just a little bit longer before the lean. The lean is the absolute last moment. All right, here we go. Let's try it.
Should I do it like with, you know, before they start the line, should I be reading for a minute and then have them start the lines?
I think that's a great idea. Yeah, just for like a beat. So Cam, give her like 3 seconds of reading time.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
What I'm reading?
I can't see you.
50 Shades of
50
Gray.
Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
Is that a good thing to read?
Yeah, that's a good thing to read.
Just tell me when you're ready so I know to give you the time.
All right, here we go.
The test came back. It's
Oh,
not good.
Give me a little more time.
Okay.
All right, here we go. And
1001, 1002, 1003.
three.
Okay.
Okay, and go.
The test came back. It's not good. Her organs are failing. I'm going to tell her. Don't you think you should wait for the doctor to do that? I'm telling her.
Yes, just tell me. I'm dying.
Oh, sorry, ma'am. No, we were just running lines for a movie I'm in. You're totally fine. It is kind of like the scene.
Good. Good, Cam. Nice work. That's good. You got it.
Think that's all I need to do?
That's it. I think it's good. I like it when you take a longer time for that progression, that the lean is the very last thing. It's a really nice progression. you're active the whole time. It's really great.
So Bill, should I take, should I book time with you tomorrow to do it or is?
I think you got it. You got it.
Yeah.
You got it. There's nothing I could do for an hour with you that would make any difference. You got it. So
Okay.
enjoy it. Have a nice night. I love you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Good night.
Bill,
Good night. Good night,
I'll
Rob.
go
We'll
to you.
talk.
We'll
Thank
talk.
you.
Maybe we'll work tomorrow night.
Yeah, yeah. Or if are you home earlier? Because I might be home earlier during the day.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll just talk later.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Good night.
Okay.
Thank you.